Bang. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Yankees Avenue watch party. It is Monday, June 22nd, 2026. Yo, I'm sorry for the late delay on this, chat. I hope you guys can't hear that outside, and I hope it's not a fire alarm, and if so, I hope everybody's okay. There's some beeping going outside my crib. You guys know how I get about external noise, but hopefully you guys can't hear that. Also, forgive me looking a little bit mangy today. Yo, I got absolutely soaked on the way home. It was raining cats and dogs. But, yo, the power's intact. Internet's all good. So let's get right into it. We got about 15 minutes until first pitch. Yankees, Tigers in Detroit. And we're facing Framber Valdez, which many will remember. Last September's the last time we faced him. We did pretty damn well. Jazz 2-run shot in the first, and then later on you had a Trent Grisham grand slam. Grisham, of course, not with us today because he's hurt. But Yanks lineup 1 through 9. Rosario, Rice, Goldschmidt, Bellinger, Volpe, Jazz, Jason Caballero, Ali, Sanchez. And on the bump for the Yanks, Garrett Cole, of course, was supposed to pitch yesterday. Everybody was pushed back, and as they all said, that there was no health concerns or nothing. And I would imagine it was probably heavily based off of not Cole's input, but the Yankees wanted to play it safe with him coming off a TJ. He gets pushed back one, and that has him starting today. 2-1 record with a 2.57 ERA, 1. WHIP, 196 batting average against the Tigers lineup. Got to get used to this because first time we're playing them this year. McGonigal, Dingler, Carpenter, Green, Torkelson, Colt, Keith, James Outman, Heyoyu, Lee, Zach, McKinstry, and again, Framber, Valdez. Oh my God, I am such a freaking... I'm so all over the place today. Framber, those were not his stats. Those aren't his stats at all. He is, let me get it exactly. Apologies for that, chat. Hope you're all doing well. I posted my pregame on Yankees Ave like 4 times today because the lineup came out when I was on the train home, and I'm like, all right, word, I got it out right before I'm about to lose connection on the train because you go like under the tunnel and all that. And then I'm like, oh no, I forgot to change Cole's record. And then I fix it really quick before the next stop. All right, we're good. Then it turns out I forgot to put a center fielder. I had 2 left fielders. I'm all over the place today, chat. Fortunately, this pregame is only going to be a little bit longer, but I think we'll be all right. Framber is, let's see, Framber Valdez. Here's his stats for you, chat. If you haven't seen, he's 3-5 with a 4.09 ERA. So I had to get rid of those because those were not his stats at all. Anyways, yes, Yankees Tigers start of a 7-game road trip. 3 games in Detroit, and then 4 against Boston beginning on Thursday. And with that, I want to pull up the chat right now because, yo, let me know if you guys hear that beeping outside. It's mad irritating. I'm not trying to be insensitive if there's a fire going on, but either there's a tragedy or it's a false alarm because by now the damage has been done. It's been going for like 20 minutes. But anyways, you guys hear that shit? I'm so sorry about that. Smelly says, give me Scooble, Jeffers, Jojo Romero, and Santazella. Santazella, is that from the Reds? That won the World Series, and I'm 100% sure about it. You don't hear it on the stream? All right, word up. Or some of you are saying you do. Nonetheless, I hear it, and hopefully it goes away soon. But, yo, Smelly, speaking of the Scooble thing, and I have in the title of today's video, Yankees Tigers watch party. Obviously, we're live all the time. And trade deadline talk I have in the title as well. I'm down to just, go back and forth between, throw out some names, and we'll discuss it. As for Scooble, I do want to say really quick, there's been some pushback on, I don't want to call it my take, because a lot of people have felt the same way, but about you go get Scooble, not entirely because of the fact that the Dodgers would get him, but heavily influenced by, yes, if there is a world where the Dodgers are willing to give up a package that gets that deal done, and Tarek Scooble's a Dodger, I don't want to be dramatic, but it would alter the way I feel going into the postseason dramatically. And all of a sudden I'd feel from very confident about this team to the Dodgers almost feel like a lock to repeat. I was using that as an example as to why even more motivation, and yes, the reason, while also the fact of adding Tarek Scooble would help us out a lot. You prevent the Dodgers from getting him. And by the way, if the Dodgers are getting him, that means they are down to give a package to the equivalent of George Lombard Jr. So anybody saying, oh, you don't give up this for a rental, well, in the context that we're talking in, apparently you do, because apparently the Dodgers would be down to do so. He might stay a Tiger, and that's all well and good. The reason we talk about Tarek Scooble, because one, he's Tarek Scooble, but especially that conversation was had today because of the fact of the Dodgers are apparently the other quote-unquote heavy contender to go out and get him. So I completely stand by my take because, again, the idea that, oh, you don't give up all that for a rental, well, in the world that we're discussing, it's that the Dodgers, if we don't get him, they would get him, and that means they are down to do so. So I completely stand by what I said there. Anyways, yeah, let's talk some trades today. We're getting there. Still a little bit ways away. I mean, August 3rd is the deadline, but we got a bunch to discuss. We can talk about school. We can talk about a lot of people have been bringing up C.J. Abrams lately. I saw Robert Murray of, I believe he's still with Fansided, was saying pretty much putting his opinion out there that the Yankees should get C.J. Abrams. I'm not against C.J. Abrams, but I'm not like making my trade deadline plans around C.J. Abrams. I'd like to have him, but he's probably not even like a top 3 priority for me. We know the priorities first and foremost are bullpen, catcher, probably catcher first to be honest, or maybe they're the same. Bullpen first, whatever you want to say, but bullpen, catcher, and my third priority would be monitor the scuba market. I'm down for C.J. Abrams, but he's not somebody like if I were to do how I used to do those off-season wish list things, like the Yankees perfect, what I forget what they used to be called, like Yankees perfect off-season videos. If I was to do like a Yankees perfect trade deadline videos, C.J. Abrams isn't necessarily even in the script. With that said, I'm down. Anyways, doing good, yo. Hope you guys are all having a great day. Happy Monday evening. Dude, I kind of like the 6:10 first pitch, not going to lie. Let's put the Yankees lineup back up here. It's kind of nice. I was at the office today, did a little baseball today. Rose sent a million emails, and did that, of course, after the morning show. And it's so funny. Anytime Rose makes a change to the show, you would think Chris Rose has the nuclear codes. I'm telling you, the way he calls you up, the urgency is like, did you see my new email? So here's what I want to do. I want to do the Harper sound before Schwarber, and then we'll go to this sound. I'm like, I got it, Rose. I got it. So I was doing that after the Morning Yank show, and then, cut up a little scuba clip, got the lineup already, posted the wrong pregame like 4 times on the train, then got soaked in rain on the way home. But we're here now chilling. I had some Domino's before this. Honestly, a lot has transpired the last couple hours, but I'm ready to watch baseball. I'm ready to watch baseball, talk some baseball. Again, start of a 7-game road trip. Chat, I'll put you back up in just a second. Reminder, this is, of course, sponsored by GameStop, and you can use code Rourke to get access into the new Yankees Ave tournament. More on that later. You can also use code JOHNBOY for $20 in bonus credits. Completely free to sign up. Takes like 20 seconds. Download GameStop on Android or iOS. It's where fantasy football meets the stock market. It's a live leaderboard. You compete in it. The top players win. It's a $300 prize pool, so top 3 players win $100 each. More on them later. But also, let's see. So Elmer was sent down after yesterday. Honestly, I think Elmer boosted his trade value yesterday. I really do. Or at least didn't hurt it. And I don't look at him as to why we lost that series, but that's in the past. And with that, Yerry De Los Santos is back up. So corresponding move for Elmer. Yerry's back up. Some other news. I think that's kind of it, to be honest. Let me see here. Oh, by the way, let's shout out these brand new shirts. I always forget who made these or not, but it was given to me via the Chloe Dog. Maybe Chloe, if you're in the chat. Chloe, did you make this? Anyways, they're freaking fire. We've been talking about them for a long time. She also gave me 2, so I don't have to keep, turning my back. Although I did back day yesterday, so I wasn't against doing it. Anyways, Judge USA 4th of July shirts. That link you see in the live chat, that's how you get them. They're freaking sick. They're absolutely awesome. Chloe, honestly, I hope you made this because it's so cool. But yeah, we got this. There's some more to show off as well, but that's what I'm rocking today. There's the front is what you see that I'm gonna be wearing all night, but the back, this is the back. So check that out. Link is right there in the live chat. Link's in the description. Anyways, let me pull you guys back up. We'll do a little bit of a roll call, and then we got first pitch in about 10 minutes. Trish made those. Trish is on a run. Trish has been making some cool-ass stuff. Chloe, you too. I'm going to shout out the other shirt that I have as well. We got so much to get to. First things first, let's do a roll call. We got True Enjoyer. We got Dylan. Dylan Hibbert in the chat. We got Zach in the chat. We got Matt. We got Ale. We got Gabby. We got Dr. Full. Cam Lugo in the chat. Friska Cheez-It. JDS says, of course, we need to start a brawl and bring the team together. Maybe. We got Michael. We got Kobe. We got Travis in the chat. We got Smelly. We also got, I'm sure we got Morgan at some point Morgan will be in here if not already. We got Luna. We got Intern Tim. All of that. We got Ethan. We got Matt. We got Nick. Sebastian, how we doing, yo? What's up, Hale? How are we doing? But yeah, it's been very much a theme the last couple of days, like whether it be Yankees Twitter, Instagram, like you're starting to get some tea leaves put out there. And it kind of began a couple weeks back when the Giants, at least per report, not them coming out and say it, but the reporters kind of were like, the Giants are open for business. And then from there, every other day now, you're starting to hear some reports trickle out. You had Rosenthal the other day, which, by the way, for those who didn't see that report, if you didn't watch the morning show, Ken Rosenthal on Saturday said that the Yankees and Dodgers are expected to be the 2 biggest contenders for a Tarek Skubal trade. And we talked about it a lot on the morning show today about, well, obviously Skubal would improve your team. That is ultimately why you do it. Your chances of winning the World Series would greatly improve, if not be as certified as possible, knowing the fact that it's baseball and, whatever. But we really took it from the angle of even more motivation. In fact, maybe the number 1 motivation is that if the Dodgers get him, because again, it was us named and the Dodgers named. Early reports, early vibes was put out there. But just going off of that, if it's not us and it's the Dodgers who get him, That is a disaster, a complete and total disaster. And, well, I'm totally down to talk ball. Like, that's what we do here. Your word is good as mine. I haven't seen many reasons that have persuaded me otherwise, because everything that I say and I think is very much the same mindset that you guys are saying. I like Lombard a lot. I would make this deal, put it like this. If there were Tarek Skubal to the Dodgers on the table, I would make that deal to prevent that from happening, put him on the Yankees, nearly guarantee us winning a World Series, knowing, let's just say I was told ahead of time that George Lombard Jr. is going to be a 10-time All-Star. I would make that deal. Because guess what? I don't know if 10 All-Stars is going to win us a World Series. I technically don't know if Skubal is going to either. But we've been here before, and it's time to go all in. Doesn't mean you look to trade Lombard, but this is the time where you enter that world. And part of this is me truly being down to trade Lombard. Part of it is also the principle of making sure you're going all in and you don't let the Dodgers get him. Because if they get him, you guys know I'm very optimistic. That will be a dark, dark day here on Yankees Avenue. So ideally, that doesn't happen. And I'd love for us to get him. But if we don't, hopefully he just stays in the Tigers. But yeah, they had the Skubal thing the other day. There's the reports going around about C.J. Abrams, Robert Murray just putting out that the Yankees kind of on the same notion, should go all in. Word. I mean, listen, if they were to get Ryan Jeffers, the bullpen's secured as well, and they get C.J. Abrams on top of that, I'm down. Like, I would be so willing to take C.J. Abrams on my team. But again, I'm not really like revolving my deadline plans around C.J. Abrams, who is really good and would be an upgrade at shortstop. But if every other box is checked and everything else is taken care of, I'm fine with Caballero at short. Like, that's not going to cost us a World Series, and I think Caballero is a damn good player and a good defender. Obviously, I would take every good player in the league. But in terms of prioritizing the trade deadline, Skubal's his own separate thing. I had not talked about Skubal until Rosenthal mentioned us and then the Dodgers. So that's its own separate little saga. Put that to the side for now. Just standard procedure, what we've been talking about, catcher, bullpen, and then something after that. I mean, I guess you could get C.J. Abrams, and I'd be down. Like, I don't want to be this thing where if we get C.J. Abrams, like, damn, remember you didn't want him? Depends what the rest of the deadline looks like, you know? But we're getting there, man. I'm excited. June 22nd, before you know it, we're going to be, it'll be August 3rd, and it's going to be live all day. That's what not live all day, but when do we usually go live, Chad? It's like sometime around the afternoon, and we're live through the deadline. So we'll probably be, come August 3rd, live at like 12 or 1 o'clock, and carry that through the entire 6 p.m. deadline, which is like one of the best days of the year. And yes, last year was fun. Now, granted, in hindsight, the deadline, parts of it didn't really work out all that well. Jake Bird, Camilo Duvall, obviously. Caballero and Bednar did. But there were a lot of moves, and it was just constant, like, action. And that was cool. So we'll be doing that again this year. I see Volpe starts, and that's pathetic. It's not pathetic, Rob. It's not, because Volpe has been really good against left-handed pitching. Now, the idea of him batting fifth, not ideal, but honestly, I would have bet Jason fifth today, even though, you know, maybe the narrative still stands, which is fair. It's a small sample size, but against lefties, he's not as good, but he's been great so far in the small sample size this year. I probably would have bet Jason fifth today. And either way, you still have Jazz and Jason back-to-back, so like in terms of a lefty lane, that would exist no matter what. I probably would have done that, but in terms of Volpe starting, that makes total sense. Look at what his numbers are against left-handed pitching. He's been really good. And as of late, Volpe's been hitting. I don't really have much issue with Volpe's offense right now. Going back to a few weeks ago when we were us going in on Volpe, us as in myself, like, and I know you guys do a lot too, but for me it takes a lot more because I'm not like a Volpe hater or nothing, but it's always about being pro Caballero, not anti-Volpe per se, and that always revolved around the defensive conversation. Offensively, I don't think Caballero's, you know, Nomar Garcia-Parra or A-Rod or Derek Jeter. I guess I could have gone with that example. But defensively, the best shortstop on this team is Jose Caballero. As for Judge being out, Grisham being out, and everything that we know, and we're facing a lefty in Framber Valdez, it makes total sense for both Volpe and Caballero to be in the lineup. So I have no issue with that there. Tonight's lineup, I mean, it's fine. You got Rosario, Rice, Goldschmidt, Bellinger, Volpe, Jazz, Dominguez, Caballero, Sanchez. And I guess with that in mind, let's do a little homer pick. I'm going to go with... Well, Jazz took Framber deep last year, which we'll hear from that in just a moment. Then do a little throwback clip as we get everything going here. I'm going to go with Rosario. I don't remember the last time he went deep, although I don't think it was too long ago. But it feels like it might have been a minute. So I'm going to go with him against the lefty. Sebastian with a $20 Super Jet. Sebastian, you're insane, dude. Sebastian sent in like 20 in super chats last time, too. Thanks so much, dude. Says, Dan, a quick question. Would you give up Elmer? Probably. Would you give up Elmer, Lombard, and LeGrand for school if you knew that if we did not make that deal, he would go to the Dodgers? Elmer, Lombard, and LeGrand? Are the Dodgers giving up the equivalent package? Because I'll tell you, that's absurd, to be honest. Like, I'm not a complete fool, contrary to popular belief. I mean, that's a lot. Elmer and Lombard, honestly, if they're getting Lombard, and they say no to that, then we should all go to Detroit as a unit and kick their ass, chat. Because if the Dodgers will be a fool to make a deal equivalent to that. Now, Sebastian, I'm not going at you, but like, there's a world where that truly is what they asked for. And then, yeah, Chad, we got to do some ass kicking because that's bullshit. But if so, no, because under that logic, then it's like, all right, I'm not willing to like get on my hands and knees per se. Because then it's like, okay, you can technically, under that logic, include Ben Rice. That's not where I'm going with here. And it's funny, a lot of people I say that are like, oh, you can't give up Lombard for this, which I understand. I do understand that. But a lot of those same people are the same people I see hating on Volpe every single day. I mean, I can kind of see your future, to be honest. Now, I like Lombard a lot. I think Lombard's going to be really good. But again, this is all about if you were to go to the Dodgers instead of us, which is what you proposed there, Sebastian. Elmer, Lombard, and LeGrand, that is a ridiculous return. Not a ridiculous question, but a ridiculous return if that's ultimately what happens. And then it's like, maybe no, not at that point. I mean, that would be absurd. Because if I were to say yes to that, then it's kind of, I don't want to set the notion that I'm down to do anything here, Chad. That's how you get into trouble. And one could say I'm already pushing the line a little bit. But also, too, like the Yankees, their draft and development has gotten so much better over the past years. I mean, look at Rice, look at Cam. Dax Kilby, scouts love. He might be more of a second baseman, but he's the Yankees' first-round pick from last year. Anyway, Sebastian, I appreciate you, bro. That's a great question. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Let's have ourselves a night of watching ball. I'm going to get everything ready for the box score here. Let's do a little throwback to last September when Framber, of course, was still an Astro. Framber versus Yanks in Houston. Jazz 2-run bomb and a Trent Grisham grand slam.
High drive, right field. Going back is Smith, turning, looking, see ya! A 2-run home run for Jazz, and the Yankees are up 2-0. High fly ball. Altuve back on the track, looking up, see ya! A grand slam for Grisham. His magical season continues. It's 6-0 Yanks.
Just a back-breaking swing. If you're Framber Valdez on the mound, 2 outs, bases loaded. Grisham finds the Crawford boxes.
Right back to Blackburn. That's going to be a game-ending double play. The Yankee pitchers certainly fielded their position tonight, and the Yankees win the first game of this 3-game set 7-1.
All right, well, the box score isn't ready just yet, chat, but let me get my MLB TV up, which I already do have up. But yeah, click like on the stream if you have not already. We'll continue to chop it up throughout the night. And it is just about time for first pitch, at least so I believe. It ain't raining in Detroit, is it? The Mets plan on playing tonight, which I guess it has calmed down a little bit. But it was, for anybody on the East Coast this evening, it was, holy smokes, cats and frickin' dogs, my friends. Cats and dogs. I was really like not trying to come off like that guy. It's like, oh, he's so tough, he doesn't care about the rain. But like, in the end, like, I was gonna come home, and I'm in for the night anyway. So like, I was just walking, getting soaked, and at a certain point, it was raining so much. It's like, I said to the one dude, he was just like smirking at me, not in a punk way, but just like, that's tough, bro, because I was soaked, and everybody else was like under the freaking curtains or like under, not curtains, under the overhangs. And I'm just like, well, at this point, you know, like, I'm not gonna get any wetter. I was soaked, absolutely soaked. But anyways, the Mets are apparently playing in this weather. But I think it has kind of calmed down. We got first pitch coming up in a little bit, chat. You see the Yanks lineup. Homer predictions, go ahead and drop those in the chat. Yeah, Rosario, Rice, Goldschmidt, Bellinger, Volpe, Jazz, Dominguez, Caballero, Ali, Sanchez.
Cody Bellinger, well, lefties don't stop him. You see his numbers since the beginning of last year. That's the best batting average among left-handed batters, 329. Anthony Volpe, the shortstop, at fifth.
Pick you up soon, chat. I'm just getting all my stuff on the back end here.
Hitting eighth and playing left field, Jose Caballero, and Ali Sanchez, the catcher, is going to bat.
Hopefully a better game defensively today. But I'm not worried about what we saw the other day. I mean, you had Caballero in center, you had Bellinger DHing. Rice is not a great defensive first baseman. I mean, that's definitely starting to stand out lately. And if Goldschmidt's going to be in the lineup come the postseason, which at this point you definitely imagine he will be, at the very least against lefties, obviously, in those games, Goldschmidt will be playing first, Rice will DH. And then, yeah, like we had Bellinger DHing yesterday. You had Caballero at one point playing center when that one play went down. Now, Jazz should have knocked that ball down. We've talked about all this. Let's move on. But let's have a better day defensively today and just get back to winning. All right. Screen record over here. I got my double screens. Yankees, Tigers in Detroit. Kind of geared up for this series. We haven't played Detroit yet. Last time we were here in Detroit was the early April series last year where it was freezing cold. And at least the one game that I remember particularly from that was we may have lost 2 out of 3, but the one game at least that we did win was, remember, Fried balled out. It was like a 1-0 deficit, mad cold. Ben Rice, late, hit like a go-ahead 3-run shot. We won, I think by that score, 3-1. It was an awesome game. All right, let me get the box score in here, chat. Click like on the stream if you have not already. Pick you up soon. We are just about ready for baseball. Right. Oh, the beeping stopped too. That's nice. About freaking time. Hopefully everybody's okay. It sounded like a fire alarm. Somebody burnt their Kraft mac and cheese. Yeah, I ordered 2 Domino's pies before this. Scarf one of those down. I imagine the Clodog's having the other one. Although she didn't seem too excited about it, so maybe she wasn't in a Domino's mood. I was. And don't tell her, Chad, I gotta buy one, get one, so that didn't hurt. Right, lineup, almost there. Yo, Girardi's back in the booth, by the way. Long time no see, yo. Good to see you, Joe. And good to see you guys. Let's do it. Framber sets, or he's about to set. 6-10 first pitch. I don't mind this. I don't mind this at all.
Valdez wearing the City Connect uniforms that the Tigers are sporting today.
Yeah, those are hideous. No offense.
And let's do it here in Detroit.
Rosario, first pitch swinging, drives it to center field.
On the run is Outman, and he puts it away.
Lines on center field. Yo, I know it's an early game. What time is it in Detroit? It looks like it's 1 o'clock there. I guess they're not on Eastern time. What are they on? Are they on a NASCAR time, Chad? Is that what they call it? But it looks like it's freaking 1 o'clock there. Hold on, almost there. Almost there. Rice up. This box score is taking longer than it usually does.
22 home runs for the season. That's 4th in the majors.
Yes, sir. Vote Ben Rice into the All-Star game.
Word.
All right, I think we're good. Look good, sound good. Look good as in like the framing and all that. And the T-shirt that we're wearing. Again, get your Judge USA shirts. Links in the chat. Links in the description as well. Badass. Let's do it, chat.
Do you think Aaron Judge or Aaron Boone would say, "What are you doing?"
You know, Aaron Judge might too.
Yeah, yeah.
Pull you guys up right after this first pitch. We got 1 out, just underway here in Detroit. The 0-1 on Rice, 0-2. 6:14 Eastern Standard Time.
He has a 4.94
That's a good time.
Goes to the road, 3.59. And I wonder
Yes, it is. Yes, it
Detroit, how
is.
it's cold and
Hey, Sebastian with another $10 super chat says, Dan, what letter grade would you give the deadline of Ryan Jefferson and Anthony Bender?
he's used to pitching in Houston.
Ryan Jefferson, Anthony Bender? I like Anthony Bender.
Was a free agent last
I would probably want one more reliever on top of that, but I would give that a B minus, which is good, but not great. I would give that a B minus because Ryan Jefferson, I'm already assuming that's going to happen, and that is a big upgrade. Rice down, looking 2 away. I haven't seen Bender's stats in a minute, but I've liked him for a while.
It's just a sinker the way that starts off
If it's Jeffers and then 2 other moves, Scooble aside,
think about going to his head for
give me Jefferson like 2 relievers that I like, and that might get you to an A.
that he signed.
Scooble's his own category. Scooble's like the A+ deadline, but that's like again, that's its own storyline. 2 away. Here's Goldschmidt. All right, Chad, I'm pulling you up for good now. Ground ball left side, foul.
Chop foul by Goldschmidt.
By the way, we enter play 2 games back. No, the Rays are 2 games back. We're in first place.
Zach Gallen won
We got a
the
2-game lead over Tampa Bay entering play tonight.
to lead the majors.
All right, now I can relax. Let me have a sip of freaking water, Chad. My goodness.
The other thing he does is he takes the ball every turn. He does not miss turns. He has been healthy.
Yo, do you guys like those uniforms that the Tigers are wearing? I think they're kind of gross. Respectfully.
1-1.
Yo, we got Meeks in the chat. What up, Meeks? Let's do another roll call. We got Hale, we got Benny Barrels, we got Nathaniel, we got Meigs, we got Matt, we got Dr. Full, we got another Matt, the main Matt. We got Cam, we got Morgan in the chat, Joe. Who else we got in here? Let's see. We got Sergio, we got Ben Cave in the chat. Ben, your shirt's coming soon, I promise, brother. I promise. Ground ball up the middle, 2-out single, Paul Goldschmidt. Let's go, runner on first. All right, so it's 5 o'clock in Detroit, so they're on Central Time Zone. Right, Ethan, aren't they gross? Cam says they look like rec league softball jerseys. They're not nice. Yeah, facts. Dan, I'm going to camp on Sunday, so I won't be back until mid-August. Okay. Word up, Zach. That should be fun. Hell yeah. Have fun, brother. You ever play out of the park? I used to way back when, JDS. When I was a kid, I used to play out of the park all the time. And my parents would see me playing and think I was going to be like a prodigy. It's like, no, I'm just simming A-Rod's season if he didn't get suspended, Mom. But they would think I was like going to Yale because I was playing out of the park. Because it looked so advanced to them. But yeah, I haven't played in a minute. I was playing MLB The Show on my Switch the other day, though. Only franchise simulations, though. Goalie off first, 2-out single. Got a 1-0 count on Bellinger. Outside, 2-0. But yeah, I would like to win this game, obviously, and get back on track, which I think they should. Tigers come into play 33 and 44. I believe they're in dead last. Yo, what up, Luke? How you doing, brother? Happy Monday, my friend. Yeah, I'll put a Zin in chat. What the heck? I'm not driving.
As you can see, there's a lot of foul territory here in Comerica Park, so that plays in the favor of the pitchers.
Bellinger's got a hair sticking out of his helmet. Couple of them. Yeah, those are not nice. I won't be talking about it all night long, but those are... Granted, I don't love City Connects anyways. 3-1 on belly. But those might be the worst City Connect.
Is that there's a big Ford fireworks display, and they didn't want to run into that, so they started a half hour early.
You hear that, chat? There's fireworks tonight. That's why they're starting early.
I think it's supposed to start at 10.
Framber Valdez has to see the fireworks tonight, so we're starting early. The 3-1. Ball 4. Let's go. 2-out walk. So back-to-back base runners with 2 outs. First and second, 2 outs for Anthony Volpe, which there are many out there that are not happy about Volpe batting fifth today, or just playing in general. I'm totally cool with him playing because he's been good against lefties and just swinging a hot bat lately. Nothing really on Sunday, but I probably would bet Jason fifth today instead of Volt, but let's see what he's got. First and second, 2 outs.
Last 9 games, Volpe 11 for 20.
Yeah, let's go, Volt.
That's 423.
Chopper ground ball. Well, that was quick. Oh, Volpe grounds out, inning over. All right. That was quick. Who's the, well, shit, I'll find out. Tigers shortstop these days. Oh, that's where McKinstry plays? He plays short? Again, if you haven't seen it, Tigers lineup. Kevin McGonigal, let me start again. Kevin McGonigal, Dylan Dingler, Kerry Carpenter, Riley Green, Spencer Torkelson, Colt Keith, James Outman, Hyo Yuli, and Zach McKinstry. I'm trying to remember, where'd Trey Sweeney go? Did he go to the Dodgers? Trey Sweeney. Where's Trey Sweeney at, chat? Because remember, he ended up at Detroit, and he was doing okay for a second. Did he go to the Dodgers? No. Why do I have Dodgers in my head with him? Oh, he's still with the Tigers. Oh, wait, that's right. We sent him initially to the Dodgers in the Victor Gonzalez deal. We got Victor Gonzalez and Vivas, Yorbert Vivas, for Trey Sweeney. That's why. And then... Did we just... Oh, right, and then the Dodgers sent him to Detroit. Anyways, he's on the IL, so who cares? Luke with the $2 super chat says, good thing Grish isn't in because Framber would hit him too. Yeah, probably, because he's not happy with him. Yeah, Jazz has to be careful. Because Jazz took him deep last year, too. By the way, how about Devers yesterday? He was traded to the Tigers for Flaherty. Okay. Yeah, at least for, I remember a couple weeks he was doing all right. Cole on the bump. Start number 6 for Garrett Cole, and he has been really good outside of the 2 starts against Cleveland, which you want to face them again this year, barring a postseason matchup, which I'm sure that'll happen because it always does. But we know Cole's been great, and hopefully that continues today. I'm trying to think of, like, there are City Connects that I like. There are some nice City Connects. Like the Pirates' new City Connects this year are really nice. So I just want to be clear, like I don't hate all alternate jerseys, all City Connects. That might be, and unless I'm not thinking of one, that has to be, I think, the ugliest one in baseball going right now. I might text Norp that. I was on the phone with Norp this past weekend. He FaceTimed me and I said, I can't talk right now. Because I was watching the Motherly Instinct documentary. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. Let's go, Cole. Bottom one, just in a way here in Detroit. Yanks couple runs in the first and then nothing doing. But that Motherly Instinct documentary on Netflix, I was watching that, so I couldn't FaceTime Norp. And then Alex Grapp, who he was with, was like, I'm about to go live with Chris Rose. I need your help. Call me. So I did. And, of course, who answers the phone? It's Jimmy Norp.
They only averaged 2.89 runs per game and were
Good to have Girardi back.
18 home runs in 26 games. And that's why they had 28 weeks. That's why they were 6-2.
2-2.
Well, on the month of June, they're 11-6. They hit 35 home runs.
I can make your hands clap.
And are averaging 5.35 runs per game.
And overall, because of that month of May, they're at 4.08, which is 25th in baseball.
2-2 from Cole.
2-2 to McGonigal.
Grounded foul. I'm gonna make this screen full screen. This doesn't affect you guys, but and then had this be my primary clipping station. Yes, I think I might do that. That's a brilliant idea. You know, so sometimes it strikes on box for yes, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, a lot of times I feel like that'll be the case in the road. But we've been talking a little bit lately, and I'm not a yes hater. Not like anybody is, but like, I'm not trying to be a punk. I love yes. Their score bug has been very off this year. Not sure what's going on with that. Ground ball up the middle, off Cole or off the rubber, and it goes under Volpe's glove. No idea what happened there. I imagine it went. It sounded like it went off with a rubber. Did that hit Cole or hit the rubber? Cole's setting up no problem. I honestly don't understand. No hater shit, but I don't understand. Volpe had a lot of time to still. Oh, it did hit Cole's foot. No, it did. Yeah, weird spin. No, that absolutely hit Cole's. I think it hit his spike. The bottom of his. That was a bad bounce on the mound. No, I understand that. Trust me, I'm not being a that. I'm gonna keep saying this. You guys know I'm not a Volpe go out of my way to hate on him type thing. That still feels like a play he should have made. But anyways, leadoff single for McGonigal. Run around first, nobody out. All good. Let's go, Cole.
McGonigal 9 stolen bases.
2-0. What time did you guys say this there? It's 5 o'clock. It looks like it's 1:30 in the afternoon in Detroit. Why is Shu not playing right and Cabby at short? Well, was Schumann in at all today? But because Volpe has been good against lefties, Smell. So I'm not against that. Not against that. And let's see. Let me look at the defensive alignment here. Caballero on left. Honestly, this all does make sense to me here. Again, while Judge and Grisham are out, I'm cool with both Volpe and Caballero playing. Come the playoffs, it should be Caballero every day because he's your better defensive shortstop. But like Volpe has been pretty good offensively against lefties, and that's just a fact. But yes, both things are true. I think he probably should have made that play. Anyways, fly out to right. Jason makes a catch, 1 away. Not a great weekend for Jason defensively against the Reds. But we move on. We move on. Here's Kerry Carpenter, runner on first.
So Cruz comes on for Weathers.
What in the world?
With 1 out in the 7th.
Sorry, that was from an old game. Apologize. 0-1 on Carpenter. Bobby Witt. If that were possible, I would very much be down.
Part of that has to do with how small Yankee Stadium is. Or you don't have to go back a whole lot.
0-2. 97 from Cole. Fastballs look great every start, for the most part. The sinker's been really good, too. Volpe isn't good. He isn't versatile. He's in a good defender. Can't hit for more than 30 games. He's a bust. Well, we're kind of past that now, Smelly. I think we're kind of past that. This is a matter of, in the meantime, can Volpe give you anything? You know he's going to play. And offensively, he has been hitting the ball well lately. Like, we do got to make sure we're fair at that. This isn't a long-term projection or I want Volpe starting the playoffs. Volpe has been hitting as of late. That's just the facts. And defensively, is Volpe a bad defensive shortstop? I'm not even going to go that far. Is he the best defensive shortstop on the roster? No, it's Caballero. So none of that changes. Same with, he should have made that play. I think long-term, Volpe probably is a second baseman. You know how I feel. And I'm not saying that because of the metrics. The metrics do have him at plus 2 outs above average. I think Volpe's like, I've seen worse shortstops. All I know is there's a better one, and it's Caballero. But for now, against a lefty, I'm cool with it. Doesn't mean don't make the play. Anyways, 2 away, though. 0-1. But Shu is better. I do like Schumann. Don't try to go my soft spot, Smell. You know I like Schumann. Yes, I do. I am a fan of the Shu.
So it's just kind of different, I think.
But offensively right now, Volpe's better than Schumann. But it's all good. It's all good. Let's see. You know what I was about to say? Let's get Volpe getting that bat. I forgot he already grounded out. Smell, you in this one. Smell, you gotta admit, 1-0 me in the Rodon-Warren conversation, by the way. And I'll give you 1-0 Volpe right now. What up, John? War likes Volpe's at 1 dot already. Yeah, I mean, listen. Let's be honest. Like, Volpe's slash line is good. Really, because he's getting on base. But that also doesn't mean it's going to continue. So, you know, like, do I think Volpe's a good hitter? No, not really. Has Volpe been hitting well the last 2 weeks? Yes. Is Volpe an awful defensive shortstop? No, I don't think he's an awful defensive shortstop. Is there a better shortstop on this team? Yes. That's the way I see it. Anyways, 1-2 count on Green. Outside, 2-2.
Jones in center has taken some circuitous routes to some fly balls as well. So that's why we're saying they're working within the margins. And
I think Jones
just give the other team 27 outs.
Jones has been just fine in center as far as I'm concerned.
Left-handed hitting, Spencer Jones not going to be playing.
What was that word that Kay just used? Fly ball left center field, can of corn for somebody.
Left center.
Grisham or Caballero, I beg. Inning over. All right. So, technically what was a leadoff single. A little bit weird play, but anyway, scoreless first for Garrett Cole. To the top of the second we go, and it'll be Jazz, Jason, Caballero. And again, last time Jazz faced Framber in Houston, 2-run shot in the first, and a very good win for the Yankees. Remember, that was the gauntlet. Remember the gauntlet? The 12-game gauntlet we had last year in September? That was a fun stretch of watch parties. Dan, you think school is possible without giving up Lombard? Volpe's a playoff dog. I guess those are 2 separate thoughts there, Luna, which is fine. How you doing, Luna? Good to see you, by the way. I was looking for you before. Do I think it's possible? No, because if it was just the Yankees and the Tigers in the league, yes, but like trade value is based off of market value, and market value is based off of what teams are willing to give up for him. There will be an equivalent, if not better offer, especially if you're the Tigers. Think about it, like they may still like be in it, quote unquote, and trade Skubal. If the Yankees and Dodgers offer is equivalent, possibly, let's say that's the case, the Tigers would prefer to trade him to the National League because they may still think, hey, with this AL, even without Skubal, like we have a chance, and maybe that's something that they would want too, like. Unless maybe you load it up, like you give him like LeGrand, Kilby, and then like Will Warren as well. Like if that were, you get a top-ish prospect in LeGrand, you get our first rounder from last year, Dax Kilby, who's a shortstop, probably a long-term second baseman, but scouts love his bat, and you give him like a ready now big league arm, like maybe something along those lines. But the Lombard thing is more so for argument's sake. But no, I would think it would take Lombard. Because if you don't offer them Lombard, there'd be an equivalent, if not better, offer from apparently the Dodgers. So, I mean, people talk bad about Volpe for a reason. He's a liability at shortstop. Egg roll! I don't know if that was a response to something that I said. No, I get all that. Trust me, I literally, myself, I think Caballero should be the everyday shortstop. But that's like the long-term thought. I don't mind him playing tonight. He's been good against lefties. He's been hitting. Hopefully he doesn't cost you anything defensively, which he is capable of doing. Come October, if Volpe's starting at shortstop, I will be pissed.
They did have 6 stolen bases.
And we might see that against lefties, honestly. 1-1 on Jazz.
Tough on the hitters right now. shadow, you see the pitch.
But, like, let's not forget that we are without Judge, Stanton, and Trent Grisham right now.
It's tough when it's like that because you lose the ball a little bit.
And everything we were talking about a couple weeks on the morning show about Volpe, and I was being pretty out of that myself, was on the impression that it was when Stanton and Jason were coming back from the IL, and it's like, not only should Volpe not be the starting shortstop, he should be sent down. Jazz slides into first, not in time, though. He's out, ground out, one away. He's really putting his nuts on the line there, chat. Let me fix the box score.
Never been a fan of base runner sliding head first because he could step on your hand.
It is good to have Girardi back in the booth. Can we get a room tour? I'm not against that at some point.
When you're hitting, and
I'm not against that.
Great at getting over there. He got a good read on that breaking ball and got over, and Jazz almost beat it, but
Ah, shit.
it's worried, and you hurt your shoulders. I used to yell at Bernie Williams.
Here's Jason. First pitch swinging, fouled away. So again, Jason has looked really good against lefties this year, which is nice.
But you're going to be faster standing up than
Yes,
sliding.
and I think sometimes they're worried about running into the pitcher, but look, you have the advantage.
Ground ball left side. Ah. McGonigal at third, over to first. Jason almost beats it out. Most of you are well aware of this, but like even myself sometimes, you watch Jason run and you almost forget how fast he is.
Celebrated. I understand that. I love the way he wants on first base every single
Dan, who'd you take the homer pick tonight? I took Rosario, John. I'm going with Girardi. Girardi? Rosario. I read the message up top. Lindsay said love Girardi. I do too. My brain's working too quick for my speaking, I guess. I'm going with Girardi. I don't think that's happening. Homer pick is Rosario. I also love Girardi.
1-0 on Caballero.
Lefty right, I don't care. I don't think he's going to be able to turn double plays.
He has good numbers.
I'm with you. I'm with you there, metrics. But I also,
62.
I'm not stressing about that too much right now in a game against Detroit. Now, again, I agree with you, and I think that's shown by me saying, coming to postseason, Jose Caballero should be starting at shortstop every single day.
Giancarlo Stanton and Aaron Judge actually hit over 300 on
When
this, so
Judge
definitely missing those two today.
and Grisham are healthy, Caballero should be the shortstop, because then shortstop's the only place he could play. That's another reason. But again, for now, it's like,
Valdez knows it, being very
against the lefty, sure, you could take Volpe out and play Schumann or play Jones, but the Yankees aren't just not playing Jones against a lefty for no reason. Like, he's struggling against them in the minors. Chances are he would struggle against them in the big leagues. And Schumann, all right, word. But Volpe, again, Volpe's been hitting lately. If Volpe hadn't been hitting and Judge and Grisham were healthy, I'd hear you. And I do hear you, by the way. I'm cool with today in this game, June 22nd, for Volpe and Caballero both to be starting. Speaking of Caballero, 2-out walk. Runner on first, 2 outs for Ali Sanchez.
That's the part about when you slide late that you have to work. Can you?
Who'd you rather have play catch for the Yanks, Prime Girardi or Prime Brian McCann? I wasn't able to watch Girardi's career, but
He slid off the back.
Prime Brian McCann, though? Are you saying Prime Yankees Brian McCann or Prime Brian McCann? Because everything I know about Girardi, it's not like he was, Johnny Bench or nothing. Prime Brian McCann was nuts. Even 2015 McCann for us was really good. I'm sorry, but why isn't it Belly and left, Jones and right, Cabby shortstop every day? Jones is more potential than Volpe. I don't care how bad his stats are against lefties. You do care, though, Smelly, because if Jones is striking out every time against lefties, of course you would care. Now, again, let's see. Volpe can't be ass defensively at short.
His wife is going to deliver any day now.
So, like, I'm with you on that.
All of a sudden he leaves, we know what happened.
And JC
But, like, of course you care if Jones is ass
ready to move right back onto the roster.
against lefties. Now, with that said, I would not mind Jones starting every now and then
Valdez, and last year they were 20
against the lefty. And I'm not trying to play both sides here, but it's
He does not hold runners.
both Judge and Grisham are hurt.
Get to second base, and you
Against the lefty, this just kind of makes sense. And it feels like a bigger problem when you're facing a lot of lefties like the Yankees have been recently, it feels like.
transfer this.
There goes Caballero. Fouled off.
Caballero was gone.
1-2 on Ali Sanchez, who's not pregnant. His wife is. His wife is pregnant, so he'll be going on paternity leave. JC Escar will be back up soon. Who's that, Robert? What up, PWP? Oh, hell yeah.
1-2 count on the number.
Will be his ass. At least the defense is elite. All right, Smelly. Now you're just kind of like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Like, are you denying that Volpe has been hitting a little bit lately?
So that is the
And like one of the knocks, stolen base for Caballero, by the way. One of the knocks on Volpe is that he's streaky as hell. Well, okay, he's in a good streak right now. So while we're without Judge and Grisham and against a lefty, which Volpe has always been decent at least against, they're playing him. Like, it's not that big a deal. It's fine.
The oven mitt,
And don't worry, every time Volpe makes a mistake defensively, which hopefully does not happen, and you could argue we already had one today, like, we will call it out. Sanchez down the line foul. Jeez. I think that's fair, Metrics. I think that's fair. That they should let Jones play against lefties. I don't think it should be clear-cut no matter what. If there's a lefty starting, Jones doesn't play against him. I agree with that. But again, like, Volpe's been borderline red hot lately, and that won't continue forever. Me saying that, like, if he's not good again today, then sorry, 2 games in a row of him not playing well. Man. Oh, chat, you keep me young.
He may have should have slid head first.
This shirt is nice, by the way. I love you, by the way, chat. We just disagree on some things. I think we disagree on the urgency of, like, today's starting lineup.
Are you going to call it a slide?
Girardi sounds mad loud, by the way. And again, to be clear, yes, Caballero did steal. He's on second base. 3-2 count on Alex Sanchez, 2 outs. Caballero should be the everyday starting shortstop in the playoffs. Ripped. Base hit left field. Alex Sanchez, Caballero around third. He'll come in to score. Safe, thank God. I don't want any whack base running mistakes today, by the way, but hey, he's in there. RBI double, Alex Sanchez, who continues to hit. Yankees lead 1-0 over Detroit. Way to be. All right, chat, so we're up 1-0. Let me get this clip. So Alex Sanchez continues to hit. He's been hitting. All right.
So the Yankees break that string.
Back to top of the order, runner on second. That's Sanchez. 2 outs for Rosario.
And here's Rosario at the top of the order, takes outside. So it started with the walk to Caballero with 2 outs. He stole second, and then scores on the double by Sanchez.
Yeah, would it be Cobb?
Sanchez now 6 for his last 11.
1-1. 1 second here, chat. Ali Sanchez, RBI double. 1-0 Yanks. Ball and a strike on Rosario. I think this feed's behind. Let's move that forward a little bit. All right, I got a 1-2 on Rosario.
Exceptional. I wonder if it's too strong sometimes. And its sinker doesn't have the sink. His changeup doesn't have the sink that it has in the game.
Ground ball left side. Fielded third by McGonigal over to first. Inning over, but the Yankees do get on the board. Jose Caballero walked, then stole second base. Ali Sanchez drives him in. Then RBI double. And we got a 1-0 Yankee lead for Garrett Cole entering the bottom of the second. Alrighty, chat. Talk amongst yourself just for a second here, and then I'll pull you guys back up. I just want to get that Ali Sanchez clip up on YouTube, which would probably also help to connect my Wi-Fi as well. Yeah. And I'll fix the box score. Almost there. You say I'm crazy, 'cause you don't... There we go. Think I know what you've done. But when you get me, Scooble, I'll finally get to say I saw one. Get it? Isn't a World Series championship? Not my best work, but it'll manage. It'll work. It'll frickin' play. Almost there, chat. Posting this as a YouTube short. Ali Sanchez. RBI dub. Double. Ali Sanchez, I love you. All right, what's up, chat? How we doing, yo? Good start to this game. We got a 1-0 lead, bottom 2 coming up. Bring this back up, fix the box score. What in the world? Hello, Meredith.
Bottom of the second, the Yankees are going to fit some tough pitching throughout the course of this series. Valdez tonight, Casey Mize tomorrow, and then Tarek Skubal.
Skubal, yeah, word. Mize doesn't concern me. Doesn't mean they'll hit him, but I'm not scared of Mize. Nor am I of Framber.
Justin Verlander, he remains on the IL. He was close to a return about a week ago, but in his final bullpen session, he tweaked his hamstring. Although he'll be watching from the dugout, you better believe
He's got Stanton syndrome. 5'6", Torkelson, Keith, Outman.
Remains very good friends with Justin Verlander.
Yes, and their wives are very close. Dan, I'm gonna try to download this show on my music player when I can't. Word up, Zach. I mean, good luck with that. Is that gonna work? I hope it does. If anything, you think we get Skeens? I don't know about that. I don't think we'll be able to get Skeens. I mean, the Pirates are in the race, so I don't think this is gonna be the deadline he gets moved. 0-1 on Torkelson. Nice slaughter. Dropped in the first strike. Dan, what are the pitchers that you fear? Scooble. Obviously, like Skeens. Now, again, fear, but yes, I know what you're... Yes. You know what I'm saying. I know what you're saying. Like that tier of pitchers. Scooble, Yamamoto, Skeens, Miz. No order, by the way. Miz might be 1. And obviously, there's going to be guys I'm forgetting. There's probably about, like, 7 to 10. Those are the 4. Nobody on the Blue Jay. Crochet when Crochet is going. Like last year, Crochet is in there. But I guess not right now. K's audio is very quiet for me, by the way. Evaldi. So like for us, that's like a personal one, but yes. Otani. I don't know, though, John. I don't know. And that's fair, generally speaking. But remember, I don't know if our numbers are, like, amazing against Otani. But, like, at the very least, they're better than you think. And I want to say they're actually pretty good. Now, this goes a couple years back, but I feel like we've always hit Otani. I know what I'm saying with any doubt is good. It has been a few years, so it slipped my mind, but I think we've always kind of done decent against him. That's going to be a leadoff double for us. Spencer Torkelson. Runner on second, nobody out. Mason Miller word, yeah, if we're talking relievers. Honestly, that might be it. I mean, there's probably some people I'm forgetting. Christopher Sanchez, but we've never faced Sanchez, so it's tough really to... At least I don't think we have. Not this version of him. Davis Martin scares me. Yanks won't hit him again. I mean, it's tough to say he scares me, Buckeye, to be honest, but he's a good pitcher. I wouldn't put him in the tier of fear. Chris Sale, word. Have we faced Sale with the Braves yet, by the way? I don't know. But yeah, the list is probably like maybe 7 guys at most. But the obvious ones being Miz, Skeens, Scooble, Evaldi, at least for the Yanks, which is what we're talking about. There's somebody else we need to forget. But anyways, runner on second, 1-0 to Keith. That's a strike. Challenge. Attaboy. Ali Sanchez will challenge that call. It'll be overturned. Ha! Meeks. Mason Miller scares leader by 5. No doubt. No doubt. I think we faced Sale 2024 in the Bronx. Did we? I'm trying to think. 2024. I guess he was with the Braves by then at that point, right? Yo, how about Rafael Devers yesterday? Somebody had a funny tweet and it's so true. Has anybody won the Rafael Devers trade? Dan, if you had to wear another... No. Never, Doc. Never. I'd rather die. I guess I mean that metaphorically, but like that's just not... Never. Never, ever, ever, ever. 2-2. Would never wear another team's hat. Now, I guess in Little League, I was technically on the Mets, so you count that, but no. They can be based just on looks if you actually like the team. I mean, you could ask the question if you want to say, like, what team has a nice jersey? Which, that's fine. I can tell you teams have nice jerseys. I mean, Padres have a nice home jersey. So we're going to miss 98 pass. I was going to say bye, then I said passed. 98 pass, Cole Keith. 1 away, big first out. 1 away, runner on second. Now, I've always said this. Not afraid to admit it. Like, the one thing the Mets do got going, I think I got a nice set of jerseys. But as for would I ever wear another jersey or hat? Hell no, I'd rather die. But it's a good, fair question.
They hit some home runs, but they strike out a lot.
Yeah, dude, it really has anybody won the Devers trade?
In all of baseball.
I give credit to the Reds. They kicked their ass this past weekend. Buckeye, they didn't kick our ass this past weekend. You said that yesterday and you were wrong. They beat us 2 out of 3. Buckeye, you can't be saying every time a team beats us that they kicked our ass. What are we saying? Now, Saturday, yeah, sure. But I wouldn't say they kicked our ass yesterday. We more so, not to be the cliche, like, oh, we lost it, they didn't win it. They did win it. But in the end, like, they didn't kick our ass. Were we watching the same series, Buckeye? Buckeye, stop saying stupid shit. You say some really dumb things sometimes, brother. I think you're a good guy, but more often than not, I find you saying something really stupid. 2-0 on Outman. Runner on second, 1 out. Is this James Outman? Yes, I remember him. From nothing more than my Emily the Show franchise, I think. Back to second. Way back.
Cole's looking into the dugout. Somebody called that, and Anthony Volpe was uncovering second.
So somebody in the Yankees dugout called a pickoff, but nobody was covering second base. So either a bad call or Volpe.
Nobody's there. You don't have to throw it to second.
Yeah, nobody knows what's going on. Yeah, I mean, he's a good guy, though, Metric, so I don't know what... But Buckeye really does say some silly things sometimes. Nice pitch. Paint. Inside 98. 2-1.
Torkelson is not a base runner. He has 1 attempt, and he's been thrown out, so...
That's a box score.
Something got mixed up there.
Let's go, Cole. Does Torkelson run? Like, is he going to be stealing 30 or something? Popped him up out of play. Another 98-mile-an-hour fastball. 2-2.
Had a couple big hits on
Any good games on tonight, chat? Besides us, of course.
And the one thing that A.J. Hinch will do is he will pitch hit very quickly.
Jesus.
To get the
There's nothing good on.
Pretty early in the game.
Braves Padres, I guess, tonight. Maybe I'll watch that.
Outman is one of those guys.
Padres are only 2 games over 500. Which, in fairness, I think they've kind of been there for a minute now. Dan will tell you to die when you sit... Dan will tell you to die, then says you're a good guy after you apologize. Yes, very, very true, Utopia. I don't think I've ever done this to you because you've never irritated me. But it's not about irritating me. It's about saying stupid shit. I encourage disagreement. But I don't, like, sometimes I just don't know where Buckeye comes from. Sometimes I feel like Buckeye's trying to irritate me with some silly things that he says. You guys know I freaking love you. No apology required. What up, Nathan? Oh, hell yeah. Made yourself some strawberry lemonade bourbon, smash drink, ready to see some cold dominance. Word up. Do you think you can get Mason Miller?
I think one of the hardest things for a catcher.
I don't think that's impossible. I don't know if you could get him without Lombard, and I wouldn't be one to do that. Again, school is his own thing. And with with Miller, you don't got to worry about the Dodgers getting him because the Padres would not trade him to the Dodgers. School is very much his own, you know, fly ball, relatively deep, but it's got to be foul. It is. It is. Yo, my audio on K is so quiet. Never had Dan come in for stupid shit. I want to keep it that way. Well, first of all, Cam, I like you. 2, you don't say stupid shit. And if you were to, by all means, like, that's totally fine because I know you're not, like, just trying to be irritating. It's your own thoughts, and that's that. Buckeye, sorry, I was just pissed because my friends are Reds fans who were talking shit, saying they were going to destroy us for the series. They humbled me. See, Buckeye, it's all good. You're a good guy. Then word up, Buckeye. Like, and that justifies, I think, why I tweaked on you. Strike 3, curveball, catches Outman looking 2 away. Because, like, you didn't even mean that. And now you explain as to why. Word up. All good, brother. I love you. Jeez, Chad, now you freaking call me out. Got me self-conscious. Hola, Meeks Jr. Hola. Hola, Meeks Jr. Yeah, we're a Meeks Jr. kind of chat. We love the Meeks Jr. ¿Cómo estás? Ooh, that sounded kind of Spanish right there, chat. That sounded all right. How was your Father's Day, Meeks? 0-1 on Lee. This is Yahoo Lee. No. Hi, you Lee. Apologies. It was not intentional. The 0-1. Ground ball, foul, 0-2. Damn, I'm not cooking dinner, but I want a Whopper. What's you cooking for dinner, though? It's probably good. Would I be interested in Luis Ariz? Yes, I would, Dr. Full. Yes, I would. I don't know if you say that ironically or not, but... Yeah, we did a whole show on him the other day.
Sanchez got a little dirt in his eye on that foul ball.
We'll probably chill a little bit on the trade stuff going into tomorrow's show, because I think we've done, like, I feel like almost...
Gets him in the eye.
I guess not 3 days in a row, 2 days of it. With Friday about Ariz, and then today, Scooble. The 0-2, 1-2. Runner on second, 1-2 count, 2 outs, bottom of the second. 1-0 Yanks. We are still a ways away from the deadline, but not that far. Not that far.
1-2 on Lee.
It was CSWBN. Hell yeah. Word. What was the breakfast, Meeks? Strike 3, bring him up. 99 by Lee. Strikeout number 3 for Garrett Cole. Which, was it? I think Kay just said it, so my bad on that. But was that, were all 3 of those Ks in that inning? Top 3 coming up. Yeah, word up. Yeah, that was, I think Kay said that, so I don't want to act like I'm breaking news here. But yes, that was the double by Torkelson and then 3 straight strikeouts from Garrett Cole. Word up. So he's scoreless through 2. And that'll bring up Rice, Goldschmidt, Bellinger. 2, 3, 4 for the Yanks. Give me a homer. Give me a homer. Chad, who's going deep this inning? I got a little bit left of my Diet Coke. What up, Mork? Mork, how was your Monday? Goat says if Dan was Hispanic, he would 100% be Puerto Rican. I'm down for that. I'm down to be Puerto Rican. If I was Spanish. Yeah, Cole's looking good. The fastball all year, since coming back, the fastball has looked really, really good. Or the other saying Ben Rice is going to go deep, which would be number 23. Don't forget to vote Ben Rice for the All-Star game. I submitted my ballot the other day. I showed you guys. See, I still have it up here. There you go. There's my ballot that I submitted. Which I think was pretty fair. The only thing that's annoying is to get Goldschmidt in there, you have to, like, write him in. But I think Gold is going to get in no matter what. It's like, even though he deserves an actual legitimate nod, like, he'll get in there via replacement or, like, the honorary nod or something along those lines. So Goldschmidt will be in there. Rice is still trailing Vlad in the All-Star voting. Which no matter what, Rice will be an All-Star, but, like, just based off principle, he should be the starting first baseman. So, like, I don't even get into All-Star voting, to be honest, but, like, if you haven't voted already, I would say just go do it. Why not? Maybe Discords for calls during game day. Well, we're going to do calls probably about a month from now on the morning show. And then maybe we could incorporate it into here, too. Why Donovan? I mean, I think I liked his stats better than the rest of the third baseman available. Unless there was somebody obvious I'm missing. Again, I took it relatively seriously, so I wasn't going to, like, vote McMahon, even though he's been decent lately. I'm not going to vote McMahon through All-Star. Word, Dominican. Word. I would still be down to do, like, the whole... I think Wells actually is Dominican, but... I told you, when I go to the barbershop, it's since been closed down, but whenever I go to the barbershop that I used to go to all the time here in Hoboken, they would call me their favorite white boy. I swear to God. Yep. And I tell you, chat, few things make me feel better than that. Top of the third, 1-0 Yanks, 0-1 on Rice. Here we go. 0-2.
That's what you don't want to do. That sinker inside, running in, you hit it off your foot.
Girardi says that's not what you want.
You're better off swinging it to one away. You see this ball run in.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that Ben Rice is gonna go deep. Oh, I get a good feeling.
And they never hit the pass. I don't get it. Why don't you just put a catcher's shin guard?
Why not? Sooner or later, right?
So Rice a little bit banged up after the foul ball off his foot.
Ben's stealing a lot of bases.
Hey, Joe, speaking of catcher's shin guards, I know you had a long conversation with J.C. Escara earlier today.
I did. I watched him put his shin guards on. You're always taught to put the straps where they connect on the outside. Right. But one of them was connected on the inside. I said, JC,
23, Nathan, I believe, right?
He was sent
Rice is already at 22.
Shin guards, so he couldn't put them both on the outside.
Yes, his next homer will be 23.
Down, so I said, okay, I feel
the 0-2. 1 and 2.
1 and 2. So I know you need a reason.
Yeah, I have to have a reason for everything, Michael. It's my personality.
Dude, it's not even 7 o'clock yet.
It's a blessing and a curse.
I like these 6 o'clock starts. Now, tomorrow and Wednesday are 6:40.
I check out what people say, and we got to make sure that it's true.
The 1-2. 2 and 2. Slider in the dirt.
Because he used to call me Mr. Google. Because everything he said, I Googled.
So before
What's up, Richard?
Would you go to the encyclopedia on it?
Well,
More often than not, you are correct, Richard. Put men on base, good things will happen. That's usually how it goes. For this team as well, just not the last couple days.
The 2-2.
Grounded foul again, 2 and 2. Although, so far so good, at least in the second.
yeah.
You had all the information.
Ali Sanchez.
Information.
Day games are the best. Day games have their place, John. They got their place.
I gotta tell you, Joe.
This is awesome, though. 6-10 first pitch.
Joe, I mean, they have the same information in the dugout now. It's just in an iPad. You didn't have an iPad.
Yeah, they don't call him iPad Air.
He is electric, Meeks.
iPad AJ.
Still 2 and 2.
It's not right.
I'm sorry, Joe.
So was I ahead of my time because I was diving deep into numbers?
I would say a trendsetter.
Yeah, you were a trendsetter.
Trendsetter. Whoa, league of my own. It don't get better. No.
iPad.
What artist, chat? Who sings that song? The 2-2 to Ben Rice. Good take. Great take on a curveball. Yeah.
3
and 2 on Rice.
Breaking balls, a sinker away, a sinker in.
1-0 Yanks.
Get back to 3-2.
Top 3. Nobody out. Be a 3-2. Ah! That is a good curveball. Gets Rice there. Still gonna miss one away. One away. Let's go, Goldie. Maybe Goldie will go deep. Or just get on. Yeah, Frammer's 42 pitches, so it's not the most economical. Nothing crazy, but his curveball is disgusting. Oh, what's his name? Ricardo? What's his first name?
3-2 had a feel for it. So why not
Is it Ricky Ricardo? Yeah, he is good.
Left-handed pitching this year. 386.
0-2 on Goldschmidt.
And that was before the single in the first.
Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. Goldschmidt 2 for 2. 1 out single here in the third. Run on first, 1 out for Bellinger.
And he was a guy that hadn't had much
Ricky
success
Word.
off of Valdez. 1 for 7 coming
Hell yeah,
into
Morg.
the game. Not the case today. Hit the ball up the middle.
I get a feeling that I never had before. Oh. So here's Bellinger. Walked in the first. And here you got Goldschmidt off first after the second hit of his night. 1 out. And Bellinger, broken bat, looper, feeling a quick little small hop. They get the force out at second base. So Goldie's out at second, Bellinger's on first with 2 outs. I thought that was going into left center field.
Pretty good play by McKinstry. He thought he might
Any stand updates? Nah, I haven't seen nothing, John.
if he charges it really hard.
I thought that ball was going into left center.
Wasn't hit hard
But it seems I'm mistaken.
If you're gonna have a
about the
runner on
great
first, you'd rather
many
have Bellinger because he's
things.
gonna score easier on a double or could steal
So here's
some
Volt.
base.
Let's see what he's got. Smelly, where are you?
Anthony Volpe.
Luna. I'm joining Luna's team, y'all. I'm Team Volpe right now.
Angry, got picked off at first base yesterday and said it wasn't right because
Yeah, he was justified. He was blocked at first base.
in front of the bag, which is not.
For those who didn't see it, Volpe was they threw over to first. He was getting picked off, and he was picked off, but he had to go to the right of the first baseman's foot, who was directly in front of the
And
bag.
you can't appeal it, and I don't understand
So
why.
Volpe was absolutely correct to be irritated yesterday.
There's nothing
That was
else
BS.
can happen. Why can't you? That should be a play that should be.
I know we're alive for it, but maybe
I
some.
thought he had a great point.
And
Let's
the
see.
first base umpire said the reason he allowed him to do it because. that was-
Exactly, Zach. Yep, trendsetter by Connor Price. Volpe right field, base hit. Let's go. First and second, 2 outs. A smoked liner into right field off the lefty Framber.
Every throw is at that
So,
so you could
Sat, you were so close. That had like double vibes, but it wasn't down the line enough. He smokes to the right field. And contrary to what my homie, by the way, Smelly, who I freaking love, you know that Smelly. But Volpe is hitting lately.
He's another pest on the bases. You think about the Yankees.
Smelly's my dude. But yeah, let's go. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Jazz. Real quick reminder.
High drive, right field. Going.
Say that earlier in that game.
I said real quick reminder, so hope you didn't get spoiled by that or make me think
And that's why the
that was live time. But that was last year. Jazz, remember, 2-run shot off Framber in the first in Houston. I feel kind of bad for doing that. Somebody may have heard that and been like, did Jazz just go deep? I won't do that again, but
He said, and it's not going to be called.
point is, first and second, 2 outs for Jazz. 1-0 Yanks top 3. 1-1.
One now on Chisholm.
Well, it doesn't mean Smelly's wrong necessarily, JDS,
If you
but
watch yesterday's game,
he was definitely wrong going into it when he said Volpe's ass about him not hitting lately. But I know what he's saying, so it's all good. I'm just messing around with the smell dog.
So I disagree. It's hard for Brian to see that because he's trying to get into position to make the call. Brian O'Nora, the first.
Morg goes, I heard if Jazz goes deep here, Dan is giving out a free shirt. You know what, Morg? Word up. I have like 3 to send out still, but word, we can make it 4. And then Morg, you're getting a freaking shirt, yo. I owe you a shirt.
and Anthony also said that rule was in place so that you don't.
At some point before the first half concludes, you will be getting a shirt.
If you're blocked, you can jam your shoulder. He's already had shoulder surgery.
Honestly, like, it's much easier when the Yankees have like an off day every now and then. Lately, they've just been playing and playing and playing. But you know what? Yeah, word. Jazz goes deep. We'll send a free shirt to somebody random.
So 1-2 on
Somebody random.
Chisholm. Yankees have runners
To a
on first and
random
second
person in the chat.
with 2 outs. Here in the third.
1-2 count though, so I'll even take a single. Ah!
Swing and a miss.
All right.
Way out of the strike zone.
Inning over.
Chisholm
Yanks to lead 1-0, but don't capitalize after the Volpe liner So first and second stranded, Jazz down on strikes. Yanks still lead 1-0 to the bottom of the. Where are we going now? Bottom three? Bottom three. Next time. Then I heard high drive from across the remote. Alex, really shit. Dude, I realized that midway through me playing that clip, I'm like, you know what? It probably isn't a good idea because somebody might hear that and be like, yeah. So we won't do that again. I apologize. Right as I was, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna turn that off. Anyways, bottom three coming up. 1-0 Yanks. Shit. I get a feeling that I never had before. Oh no. I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling. Looking for something. Oh shit. Oh.
So here is Zach McKinstry.
Jazz doesn't suck. The runners in scoring position, low-key is starting to get a sample size to it. Even last year when Jazz was a good year, 30-30, 800-something OPS, he hit like, I think it was 208 with runners in scoring position. This year he's under 200. Like, Jazz is not, just flat out not good with runners in scoring position. And you guys know, like, I very much advocated for the idea of many trades, but one of them being, last week we were talking Luis Arise. As long as the Yanks would be a believer in his defense being as good as it's been, leadoff single Zach McKinstry, actually a double, as it goes past Caballero. Might even be a fucking triple, excuse my language. McKinstry with a leadoff triple. See, that's tough. That's tough. And it might be because you have Caballero in left, which is fine. At least cool with it going into this game, but that's something that Bellinger very well could have maybe cut that ball off or taken a better route. Or maybe that would just be a triple. Anyways, I don't know. Nonetheless, runner on third, nobody out. That ball was hit hard. So I don't know if Caballero was getting there anyways. He is quick, and maybe he just couldn't. The route didn't seem great. But, anyways, run on third, nobody out. But, I don't say I want to rise because Jazz is bad. But could he be better? Yes. And a big reason why you'd want somebody like a Rise is the postseason, runners in scoring position. And a lot of the pushback I see on a Rise, by the way, people will be like, oh, his bat wouldn't play in Yankee Stadium, all this and that. I feel like a lot of times, this is where I've kind of gotten a little bit away from the analytical things the way I used to, is that when people talk about a player, they don't think about it so much about in terms of how it would complement the lineup, and they let's more so think about it like as if the team would be a 1 through 9 of Luis Arise. A team that's 1 through 9, Luis Arise. No, that's not what I'm trying to build here. But with everything else and the plan of what we're going to be in the postseason with our bench, and that position, like Arise, may not be a bad idea. Ground ball to second base. Speaking of Jazz, there he is. Over to first. One away. Run scores. We're all tied up. 1-1 game in Detroit. All right, clean slate. We're all good. I'm not Team Volpe. That is totally fair, by the way. God watching. That is totally fair. I don't consider myself to be Team Volpe either. Because everything I say is my true team, my postseason team, does not have Volpe in the lineup. Caballero is my shortstop. In fact, I'm quite adamant about that. But for right now, while Grisham and Judge are out, and Volpe's been hitting a little bit against lefties, I do not mind Volpe being in there.
The thing about the standings, though, Michael, is when you look at run differential, the Tigers are only -5. And
Just like Ryan Weathers isn't in my postseason rotation, but Max Fried is hurt right now, so he is.
Which is, I think, the White Sox. So
Weathers will pitch on Game 3, by the way, and he was good against the White Sox.
month of May because they did not hit.
Foul the
They
way.
didn't hit for any power, and they lost a number of pitchers. You lose Skubal.
I'm team whoever's in the lineup today. Joe, fire me up. I love that. I love that, Joe. Nick, what's up, Nick? Nick, I was forgetting. Was it you that got the free PS5? Did that happen?
Time to get back in it. I do.
Anyways, how you doing, brother? I feel like that was you, but I was trying to remember. Ring him up. Forced strikeout for Cole.
Comes the really tough decision for the Detroit Tigers. What do we do this week?
His fastball is just looking so good.
You see the
One away.
great location there.
Yeah, it's a big strikeout. Do well, man. You got the Yo, word. Did I say PS4, by the way? PS5, I mean. Yeah, Nick won a free PS5 from his dentist. That's freaking awesome. And you got it and everything, like in hands?
He leaves as a free agent. You got to
Pick the PS5 on Friday. Nick, that's awesome. Hell yeah.
But if you trade him,
What have you been playing?
you know what you're getting from the other team.
I don't even know really what games are out for PS5 because my HDMI cord broke, so
To make the playoffs.
my PS5 is not even hooked up right now. But it's not the HDMI cord; it's like the port, I should say. The PS5 HDMI port is broken.
Baseball. This is not a big town. This is a smaller market. They really
2 outs.
support the Tigers.
Ground ball right side.
Rounded up the middle. Volpe fields, but
Nice little play by Volt, but nothing you can do. Who was that? Carpenter beat it out. By the way, I said one away before. No, the first out was on the RBI ground out. Then there was a strikeout. There's 2 outs now. A runner on first. Volpe does his best to try to make that play. Jazz couldn't make the play. It wasn't an easy play for anybody. Impossible for Volpe or any shortstop to make there. Not even Bobby Witt's getting him there. Only chance was if Jazz came up with that, but he didn't. Prime Robbie Cano may have had a chance on that. Because Cano, if he just backhanded, did a little, shit, what do you even call it? A little sling throw where he doesn't pivot. And then people would see Cano make that play and be like, he's lazy. Like, why? Because he just made a badass play.
Makeup of this Tiger team, though, to me, is they don't run.
Runner on first, 0-1 count on Riley Green.
With a spacious outfield, they
What up, Vic?
a lot of guys who could fly.
Yeah, I was vacuuming one day, and I tripped over the vacuum cord, launched my PS5. PS5 hit the ground, and it turns on no problem, but no HDMI cord will recognize it. And that's what I got my Switch. Because I wanted to play something. Ball and a strike on Green. 2-1. Dan, talking about your video earlier, I give up LeGrand, Hand, Lombard, plus more for Skubal and Dingler. Kill 2 bats, 1 stone, let's do it. Well, Dingler is their catcher, right, I believe? I'm not fully versed on... Yeah, I mean, I don't think they wouldn't trade Dingler. I mean, he's under control for a long time. Same with why, in all likelihood, the Rockies wouldn't trade Hunter Goodman, contrary to early reports. It sounds like those were inaccurate, that's not going to happen. So Dingler very much is not a realistic possibility. But I do like the way you think, brother. I do like the way you think. And again, with Skubal, it's like, people say, you don't give up Lombard or that for half a year, rental, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, I agree, but technically, under the context we're talking about, is that the Dodgers, in this case, we're worried about them getting Skubal, which means they're willing to do so, which if they're willing to do so, I'm willing to do so, is basically how that works. So that logic kind of goes out the window in regards to, you don't give up all that for a rental. Well, in the context we've created to talk about the situation, apparently you do, because that means the Dodgers are down to give up the same. Anyways, is that Cole's first walk? Yeah, so first and second, 2 outs for Torkelson.
Fatigue leads to balls over the plate.
Is Cole ever going to return to form?
Extra rest leads to balls off the plate.
I mean, I haven't seen anything to suggest he won't. I think maybe he's lacking a little bit of a put-away pitch, but I don't think he's looked bad today at all. I mean, that knuckle curve today, I think is actually looking really good. Yeah, there's a triple. Why? I think Cole looks fine today. Maybe some pitches are like lacking a little bit of command, but I think the fastball looks really good. The sinker looks good. And no matter what, we got to be patient. I'm chilling with Cole. Yeah, he'll return to form. Jam shot up the middle, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Tigers going to take the lead. Bellinger throws into third. He's in there first and third. But the Tigers take a 2-1 lead on a little BS jam shot, cheap hit up the middle. 2-1 Tigers lead. Let's go, Cole. Not blaming you for that BS, but come on. Just get me out of this inning. 2-1 Tigers lead. Little jam bullshit.
It's up, he's able to get it in the air. If it's down, it's probably on the ground. But when you look at Torkelson,
I'm not saying they had a nice piece of hitting, but still, it's frustrating when it happens.
To me, throwing breaking balls and staying away from them.
So first and third, 2 outs. Yeah, not ideal. It happens. Exactly. Exactly. That's baseball. You're good, Cole. Just get this next out. You got Colt Keith up. Runners in the corners, 2 outs. I don't think the Dodgers are that much more of a threat with Skubal. To be honest, the rotation is already fantastic. I don't know, though, because I think our rotation is already fantastic, and I would consider us to be even more of a threat with Skubal. So I think it's almost like the same logic. Well, what is there for, man? We've done this before, but it's some variation of Yamamoto, Ohtani. See, to be honest, though, I think it would be an improvement for the Dodgers, no doubt, because you probably keep Snell in the rotation, and then Glasnow would go to the bullpen. One of Glasnow or Snell would go to the bullpen, and then one of those two is replaced with Skubal. So I do think... Now, like, generally, yes, both of us have fantastic postseason rotations. And none of us, neither us or the Dodgers, need to get Skubal, but if one of us is going to, I'd rather it be us. But I hear you. We don't need him by any means. But put it like this, like if the Dodgers want to give up what it takes to get him, which we don't know if they will. Maybe he'll just stay on the Tigers, which is fine by me. But if the Dodgers want to give up what it takes, I want the Yankees to want to give up what it takes too. The 0-1. 0-2. And by the way, anybody that's like new around here, trust me, I'm not one of those fans for the most part. Dan, what's for dinner? I got Domino's before this, John. When I came home soaked from the tundra, the cats and dogs outside, I ordered 2 Domino's pepperoni pies. 0-2 count. Big pitch coming up. First and third, 2 outs. Ripped? Come on! That's mad annoying. All right, 3-1 Tigers. Not ideal. Not ideal and not ideal. We got to hit Framber. Bear down, Cole. You're good. That's annoying. 3-1 Tigers. Now, that ball was smoked. That was a legitimate knock. See, now Cole is getting hit around a little bit. 3-1 Tigers, and that'll bring up James Outman. Where does their lineup rank the Tigers? I don't even know.
4 hits. Wow, 3 runs. And here's Outman.
Yeah, I mean, like Colt Keith is nothing out there. Yeah, I mean they're 1 through 4 is solid. Like, but after Green, I mean, I guess Torkelson's okay, but yeah. Incorrect challenge. Alley's been really good with challenges, so he can have that one. That's fine. Yanks are down to 1 ABS challenge. We got first and second, 2 outs. 3-1 Tigers, bottom of the third. Let's go, Cole. Let's go.
It's not a big deal. It's why it takes it about an extra second or two for the catcher to challenge.
Call the strike, even though it was outside. We'll take it. 1-1. Yeah. What's going on? Just there was one. Well, he had a walk, which wasn't ideal. Which made it first and second after a 2-out single, and then a little blue pit, which was frustrating, tough luck. But then the second RBI single, just now, was smoked. So, a couple RBI singles for the Tigers here in the third, 3-1, they lead. I totally forgot the tying run in this inning too was in this inning. The first run was in this inning because you had the RBI ground out.
Sanchez did there. He got off the plate more.
Let's go, Cole.
Gonna hit 2 strikes and got off the plate more. So if you miss any bit,
All right, I hear you, Ben. I had so much Domino's for this. I had like a whole pot of myself. 1 and 2 count, 2 outs.
Yeah, get out there.
Swing and a miss, finally. All right, inning over. Top 4 coming up. First act of this game is complete. 3 in the books. Tigers lead 3-1. I'll show you guys my scene before. This is me setting up the stream before. So that's a picture of the Clo dog. That's my bed behind me. Yeah, you can possibly see my dogs in the background. Soaked in the rain. This is the factor meal I had for lunch. A nice little Red Bull, completely free of charge because we have factor meals in the office, and then we have Red Bulls now too. Yeah, it was good. It was good Domino's. And I was starving, too. Because I got 7 street burger after yesterday's game. 2 double cheeseburgers. But I only ate the first one. So then I put the second one in the fridge. So I was like, never really done that before. But let me just try it out. I'll put the burger in the fridge and eat it the next day. Like, I'll see if that's a possibility. And it was, like, hard as a rock. I don't know if any of you guys have ever done that. But has somebody ever, like, put a fast food cheeseburger in the fridge and eat it the next day? I didn't end up doing that, but Dan has no umbrella. I'm actually very much against umbrellas. But today is a fine day to have umbrella. What irritates me, I always make the joke, umbrella no girl is crazy. But I only say that because all the time I get bopped in the head in this city when it's like a casual drizzle. And I see just like, if you're a dude, you can have an umbrella. It's very much like a shtick with me in a way. But like, for real, in this city at least, you get like, bro, like they play pinball in my head. You get knocked around with the umbrella. It's irritating. So then I just start ranting about umbrella no girl is crazy. But today was a different story. Like, it was cats and dogs. Oh, yeah, it was free lunch. Anyways, if we lose this game, I will punch a home. Ben, please do not do that. I did when I was in high school. That's stupid. How old are you, Ben? Are you like my age? Like young? What are you, young 20s? I used to put holes in my wall all the time. I regret doing that. It's stupid. Feel your emotions, my friend. Do not act on them. You should watch the original trilogy. We'll be alright, though. We'll be alright. Let's score. Let's score off this bum Framber. Which I technically like don't talk that way anymore, but I can say that about Framber. He's like not a great guy. I can say that. Here we go. Top 4, Yanks down by 2. Jason leads off. It'll be Jason.
We don't cause problems. Favorite ballpark.
Jason Caballero Sanchez. Let's go, Jace. Young Padawan. We're right. It's early. Just a rough inning for Cole. We'll be all right.
Pittsburgh and San Francisco.
Girardi watches The View?
Aesthetically gorgeous.
That's fine.
One of the most beautiful ballparks
To each their own. Ball and a strike on Jason Dominguez.
Great background, the New York skyline, yeah.
Statue of Liberty.
2-1.
Beautiful.
By the way, just so nobody's misled, he says he enjoys The View at Wrigley. I was
Let's not forget
just kidding.
Seattle. That's another beautiful ballpark.
Yeah.
Yeah, word up, Nick. It really is me. His curveball's freaking extra disgusting.
San Diego.
Yes.
The 2-1. Nope. Good take, Jace. 3-1.
You know one thing I don't like about Wrigley? It's not great to work there.
Framber's downfall started with Volpe taking a 90-mile fastball down the middle of strike 1.
Right.
On the field.
Yes.
I don't even know what you're referring to, Longer Lord. Longer Lord, how the hell are you? Yeah, Framber's not a great guy.
That's rough.
Yo, I'm telling you, God watching. He says, I don't remember BK Fries tasting this crisp. They've made a comeback. I told you guys, their sales are up 6% in the first quarter. For a good reason. Burger King has plans. And they're acting on them. The 3-2 to Jason. Ground ball at the middle. Tipped by Framber. Hustle, Jace. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Fuck. One away. It was tipped off Framber's glove, so I thought maybe Jason could have a chance. But, what's his name made the catch?
Talking it over, going over. What went wrong?
I don't have stock. I just looked in to see how they were doing. But yeah, sales, I think it's 6% over the first quarter from last year. Yeah, I got rain hair right now. I didn't shower after being downpoured on. One out. Here's Caballero. He does look annoyed, Joseph. You showed you, Toby. Yeah, Crown Nuggets are back. Yep. Meeks was talking the other day. When he hit this catcher, that was against... Oh, okay, word. When he hit the catcher with the... after the Grisham homer and the cross-up, that was... Volpe was up? Okay. Hey, good call then, Longer Lord. So yeah, if Volpe just swung on that pitch, then it wouldn't have happened. Jesus Christ, Frozo, you whack job. What kind of a question is that? I can tell you what my trade deadline plans are for the Yankees.
If you remember Jamie Moore, long-time starter.
Chicken fries. I haven't had chicken fries in a minute.
He would run.
Cole should be a little annoyed. Needs to tighten up some.
He wanted to be tired.
Not a great inning for him. Just bear down from here, bounce back, and let's get scoring. What's Framber's pitch count? Let's see. 63 pitches for Framber, which is not crazily economical, but not also insane. Look at that backdoor curveball, dude. Holy shit. Oh, is he accusing me of killing people? Or is he asking if I'm an active man at night? If you could tell. Well, I have a girlfriend now anyways, but... You guys know where I've been. As in this freaking desk for years, chilling with you guys watching ball. That's the way I like it. 1 and 2. Does he accuse me of killing somebody? Getting to know me? Yes. How did you want to get to know me, Frozone? Are you the superhero from Incredibles? Where's my super suit? Johnny, what's up, yo? Now, Johnny, I'll tell you, just DM me on Instagram. My goodness gracious. The 1-2. Good AB. Alex Sanchez is all right. Yo, Ben, the BK original chicken sandwich. I haven't had that in a minute, but that is... I haven't had one since like high school, but dude, those are good. I think I got you, Frozo. Tigers defense is usually... Is that right, Bagman? The 1-2. Good take.
2-2.
You know, like, the Yankees also has some really good takes against the curveball. I can look, but anybody know off the top of their head how the Tigers bullpen is?
The RBI in the second, the third for Sanchez since being called up.
Nah, you're chilling, brother. Good to see you, dude. Hope you had a good Monday. Good take. How about fucking Alex Sanchez?
And the count is full at 3.
I don't know why I got to curse about it. Making a New York strip. I'm very angry. Well, you're hangry, but you're still going to be a little angry afterwards, Ben. Or maybe by the time that's done, Ben, maybe we'll have taken the lead.
3.82, so the Tigers really have been pitching great lately.
God damn it. Screw you, Framber. Don't strut off the mound. You're a bad guy. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows you're a bad guy, Framber. Don't strut. You can't strut when you're a bad guy. You tried to commit assault on your own teammate last year, brother. Alrighty. Well, what do we got? Bottom 4 coming up. We got 8-9 in the top for the Tigers. Lee, McKinstry, and then McGonigal. Cole, need a bounce back. Bear down. Let's go. Let's go. It's not great, Luna. It could be worse. I'm not too worried just yet, to be honest with you. But, got to keep it at 2. When we're down by 2 early, yo, it's tough for me to get all that stressed. You know. Because no matter what, if they lose by fucking... If they lose this game, I'm going to be pissed, so... As of right now, that's technically already on the schedule, so I can just wait. For now, I can easily have hope that they can make up those 2 runs. Not a good third inning for Cole, Ledge. Zach. You had a ground ball. Actually, no, you had a triple. He scored an RBI ground out. Bases were cleared. Tie game at 1. And then there was a 1-out single. Maybe there was 2 outs, but a single. Jazz couldn't get there. Volpe almost made a great play, but it was again impossible. It was just a single, whatever. And then a walk. And then a bloop RBI single. That was annoying. And then a legitimate RBI single. Hard hit to make it a 3-1 game. And then here we are. So we need a bounce back from Cole. That's what we need. We need a bounce back from Cole. Reminder, Judge USA shirts. This is the back of the shirt that I'm wearing right here. Judge USA shirts. Links in the chat. Brand new. Just dropped. Yo, chat. New drop. New drop. It is freaking sick, though. You know? I mean, I think everything we was wearing is sick. Like, this is some badass shit. Like, this is the kind of thing I was talking about when, like, yo, this is stuff that I would like to wear. Cool shit. So yeah, link in chat, link in description. You guys know the deal. You guys know the deal. Here's another one. This is a medium, so I can't wear this one, but you know I'm huge. Light, nice and white. Back. Badass. Badass. Oh, let me show you this one too, but I'll show you this one. Make sure I get that one proper love. We got the game back on here. Oops, sorry. But yes, link in chat for all those. Yeah, bottom 4, 8-9, and then 1 for the Tigers. Let's do it. What am I doing? What am I doing?
He's got some big swings. I think he's going to have to cut it down a little bit.
Line. Oh, come on, man. Lead off single for Lee. On a slider that was up. Let's go, Cole. I love you. Let's go. Bear down. Do not let this run score. I beg of you. Chat, we're not letting this run score. Together as a unit. Me, you, the chat, and Garrett. We're not letting this run score. Clo Dog's team did. I think you said the one, the Judge USA one, Trish made. But yeah, link in description and chat. We cannot let this run score. Run on first for McKinstry.
And 3+ innings against Cole. what's going on at second base.
Did a sprinkler head maybe pop up? That's my
Ha!
guess.
Funny guy, Zach. And now his sprinkler's going off. Going off. What is this now?
We'll talk to the umps.
Maybe that's what made Volpe kind of like misjudge that hop before. There's something sticking up out of the ground.
The Tigers have a dirt cam.
A dirt cam? Are you kidding me?
Of the title,
Chat, that sounds illegal.
and it's probably
A dirt cam.
up a bit. So
That doesn't sound legal to me.
dangerous.
Yo, it absolutely could be dangerous. Are you kidding me? Call the police. Chat, call the cops. They have a freaking dirt cam coming out in front of the wedge of the grass in front of second base. You kidding me?
That is the case.
My goodness. Has the world gone mad?
I think they would be watching. Look at Jazz.
Yeah, no, let's get a hammer and knock that thing out the goddamn ground. Jazz, don't touch that. Nobody knows where that thing's been.
That's
Ha!
the view that it
Now we got the dirt cam. Yeah, word. Yeah, cover that stupid ass dirt cam up. Yo, you know what's interesting about that? That actually might be foul play because they might be getting some signs and are relaying them. I don't know. But maybe there's something about that doesn't feel right. Makes you feel crummy.
Now, Michael, that member of the grounds crew right there was standing on the top step screaming, "It's a camera."
Yeah, but for real though, like that obviously, for all I know, dude, that was where that Volpe play was before.
There's a meeting with the umpire to see exactly how they want to tackle this.
That is sticking up enough out of the ground to where that very well could. How do I think that's okay?
Decide to come over here and try to fix that.
That might even be why we're losing 3-1.
greatest technician, but I would think the Yankee hit out of the dirt will get the game going on right now.
Yeah, word.
You don't know how far those.
Is that Austin Meadows?
I don't know what's involved in this particular camera, Michael.
Actually, no, I don't think he's doing well. So shout out Austin Meadows. Hit that back.
He's really,
It's like he's at the beach building a sandcastle.
Yeah.
yeah, he knows what he's doing. And he's doing it with care too.
I wonder if they're more concerned about it sticking out of the ground or the fact that
They just came out and talked to Alan Porter. Maybe they're going to get some dirt.
there's technically a camera in it. Probably the fact that it's sticking out of the ground. Anyways, chat.
Garrett Cole to continue to warm up.
Rays losing 1-0. Word. AJ Hinch. Yo, Meeks. I did not put 2 and 2 together, but holy shit, I just got chills. My hair is standing up. This whole time we've been talking about this, and I had not even processed that their manager is AJ frickin' Hinch. Of course, the manager of the 2017 Astros. It makes you wonder. I think we're gonna be here all day. All right, here we go. Here's the help.
No, and you would think in the ground crew's room there's a TV, right? And they had to see it, right?
No, the grounds they're doing good. They got urgency. That kid was going quick.
Maybe they didn't realize what it was at first, and I think when you file this one under, you see something new.
Oh, they just put it in?
Today, maybe not knowing exactly what to do with that thing.
Go kid. Like, I'm like half kidding, but it almost like I'm gonna read an article on this because it does make you wonder. I want to hear Boone's comments on this afterwards. Something about this doesn't feel right. They brought out a bucket of double bubble.
Did most of the work, and they're going to get all the credit.
Michael, one thing I do know, if you put that much dirt on top of a camera, it is no longer going to be a viable shot. Just ask Dan Barr.
Ask who?
You know, the guy in the director's chair right now, Michael Kumiki.
Don't ask me. I don't know.
There's no way.
Did she just say go ask Dan Rourke?
At this point.
Oh yes, it is.
Meredith, I have no idea.
Thank you, Michael.
It did get a little foggy though. It looked like.
Yeah, because everybody's touching it.
You hear that? You hear that, Johnny? It's not said just ask Dan Rourke. Meredith, I love it. I have no idea. I have no idea.
Now it needs water. They're saying.
Again, has the world gone mad?
Electrical wires, can it?
Usually water and
And
cameras.
cameras?
Yeah, it's not great.
Yo, there's no good games going on tonight. Who are the Rays even playing? Oh, the Royal. Oh,
Guys, I have a feeling there is one guy
who the hell is watching that? Besides, you know, if anybody else is scoreboard watching, which I get.
who continues to throw right now. He typically does not.
I guess so, Johnny. My goodness.
As he is working on the mound.
You know, you go back.
That's my first ever mention on the S broadcast.
And he would not have liked it.
Me and Kay used to be homies, so he would always chat me out on his show back in the day. No big deal.
Right before the game.
And there was somebody on Yankees Twitter back in the day who was like pissing Kay off. He'd DM me and be like, Dan, who is this guy? I'm like, he's a good kid, but like, he should chill. Yeah, all that stuff. Or I'd be like, oh no, he's a fucking loser.
Credit for fixing.
That's back when we were homies.
Yeah, you gotta get
And we were still pretty cool. But that was back when I was like really active on Twitter. When I was like a complete and total nut job. All right, this has gone on long enough. What are we doing here?
So here
Those uniforms are hideous.
We'll add a triple into the gap in left center field in the third. That started that 3-run in the third inning.
All right, I think it's about time for baseball, Chad. Let's do it.
In the fourth.
The delay prop was because there was a dirt cam sticking out right in front of second base, and it was very much like on the field of play, and could cause like a ricochet of a ground ball or something like that. It was ridiculous. Slash, there was some borderline cheating. Who knows? But it's been taken care of. We got an 0-1 count on McKinstry. Runner on first. We got 3-1 Tigers, bottom 4. Runner on first, nobody out. 0-1 count.
You may get a lot.
Remember, there's the leadoff single from
Like to have that delay, I just don't.
Lee.
There's one in front of home plate. What are you gonna see?
When Young Dan would write letters to A-Rod. Yes, John. Yes. Oh, that was before the Twitter days. That was like 2014. That was right before he got suspended officially. Popped him up. Should be a can of corn. Although
Field on the run, Caballero.
makes a catch. Nice running grab by Caballero for the first out.
Fair ball if you're scoring at home.
Cole at 71 pitches. 1 out in the 4th. Runner on first for the top of the order.
That's a really good play by Caballero. He's running a long ways. He's going through sun.
Dirt canvas for foot fetishes or cheating. They did pull up that shot, Okie, of like Jazz's toes. It was concerning. And we know, I don't want to go that route, but one could say Jazz does have ties to the industry.
Kevin McGonigal.
That's all good. All right, back to the top of the order. Let's go. Nice pitch. All right, screw me, I guess. Cole challenges. Cole challenges, and I really hope that's in there. I think it has a chance, but I don't know.
By Cole, it was 1-0, so he's challenging this.
Oh! Cole knows. Yo, Meigs, by the way, you notice it's back to where they only have the red when it's a strike. There was a couple times where that ball was overturned, by the way. Cole challenged it. Cole tapped the hat, got the challenge. It's 0-1 count instead of 1-0. But for a couple of days, they were doing it where like the pitch trail of every single ABS challenge would show red. And it's always just been, and it's back to this, where the strikes show red.
Who earlier signed $140 million.
Throws over. Anyways, 0-1 count.
Tarek School said, "Where are we going to dinner?"
Yep.
That was awesome. Great pitch, 0-2.
Be impressed with Joe.
Change up.
He's not the first pick in the draft. He was the 37th
Facts, Matt.
overall pick in the first round. So
Matthew.
every team had an opportunity to pick McGonigal.
Yeah, let's go egg roll.
Compensation picks in between the first and second round.
Egg roll. When was the last time you had an egg roll?
The Philadelphia area.
Or is that a weird thing to ask? The 0-2.
Line drive, it is a
Fuck me, bro. Hits the wall, which is good luck. That'll hopefully keep the run from scoring. It should. Throw the ball in. What are we doing? Oh my god! An absolute shit show. Dude, this all right. Dude, at this point,
Yeah, Rosario.
you can't have Caballero in left. They're going to have to stop playing Caballero in left.
You see this another high fastball, that two-seamer. He's trying to get into the left-handed.
And yes,
and it leaks back across.
we've talked, Volpe is hitting, and this isn't like a Volpe thing, but
Hit a high fastball and hit it.
no matter what, you can't play Caballero in left at this
Caballero
point.
was shocked that he was going because he got to it fairly quickly. And
You're just going to have, Bellinger needs to be in left.
should be second and third with
You'll just put Jones in center, and that's just going to have to be what it is.
defense kind of let him down a little bit right there.
infield in.
4-1 Tigers.
And Dingler pops it up. Jazz makes the play for out number 2.
And by the way, again, that's mad irritating. This isn't like same old Yankees defensive, all this crap. I saw a tweet earlier. It was like Dodgers said, you just put the ball in play. Yankees are going to beat them. This isn't the team the Yankees are going to be fielding in the postseason. Jose fucking Caballero is not playing left field in the postseason. And he probably shouldn't anymore. Now, Rosario at third,
Had tonight has been productive. He singled in the
that could happen in the postseason against lefties.
in
So,
the third, and then that.
but that we've been talking about. That you're going to have Bellinger needs to be in left.
Chop toward
And yeah, I guess even against lefties, Jones, just for defensive reasons, has to be in center field.
and that'll do it.
That's a big run. That's very unfortunate. 4-1 Tigers. Goodness gracious me. Shoot me in the fucking head. Alrighty, well, let's get on the board or something. Against bad guy Framber. Can we score another run against bad guy Framber? He's not a good guy. Anyways, 4-1 Tigers. I think Chloe's pissed too. I just heard her slam something. She's not happy. She's not happy. I can't blame her. Can't blame her, Chad. Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? Dan, you're forgetting about the shoe in left and Kavi at second. Well, they're not going to sit Jazz, and they shouldn't. Shoe in left, word. Then all right, sit Volpe and play Caballero shortstop. I don't like Volpe being in and Caballero not. And we were saying before, Grisham and Judge out. Word. Volpe's still playing. He's been hitting well lately. Him at short. This isn't even a Volpe thing, but it becomes a Volpe thing because it's like Caballero shouldn't be playing left. If you want to play Caballero, it should just be at shortstop. Unless you want to put him at second, but like... It's a very short-term problem. And by the way, Grisham's not that far from being back. But in the meantime, he may just have to start playing Jones offensively against lefties. Which is what Smelly was saying before, but he was also saying more so from the Volpe standpoint. This has nothing to do with Volpe. This is like... I'm not dissing Caballero. He should be in left field. I feel bad for him. He shouldn't be in left field. It's not even his fault. It's my fault. Anyways, Rosario, then top. No. Top right now. Rosario, Rice, Goldschmidt. Here we go. Need runs. ASAP. Top 5, 4-1 Tigers. Pitch count. That was his 70th pitch.
0-1 count on Rosario. Leadoff batter for the Yankees, leading off this inning.
Fuck yeah, Nick. I agree.
1-1.
Is Jazz better out from the other options? Nah. Remember when Jazz debuted as a Yankee in center field, though? Now, and again, this is like actually something to be like worried about because again, like Grisham and Judge did not pass away; they will come back. Oh, bitch! I thought that was gone. It was freaking foul. This is like short-term frustration here because again, Caballero, if he was our true left fielder and these are actually like long-term things, that's a different conversation. It's almost easy to freak out about on my end when it's like that because it's just like, all right. I'll blow some steam because it's all going to be resolved eventually anyways. The 1-2. High fly ball.
Fly ball right field side. Carpenter
Foul.
on the run, but runs
Still 1-2. Anyways, Chad, we're all right. We're all right. Maybe. No matter what, we're all right long term. But in this game, we still can be all right. We're down by 3. Top 5. Bulby's better than Cabby. He's been hitting better than Cabby, but we're talking defensively right now, Tama. This is all about defense.
Is there significance to the color in Detroit?
Caballero's a better defender at short than Volpe. But again, that has even nothing to do with this conversation right here. Caballero at short, Volpe short, as Rosario stat. Caballero shouldn't be playing the outfield. Bellinger should be in left field. That's all good. Rosario strikes out though, 1 away. Rice.
You know, I don't mind the Red Sox one. The yellow.
Especially against the lefty. Play Cabby at second and Shoe and left for all. I'm not against that, Zach. Against the lefty, at least occasionally, like Caballero at second. Which we saw that. When did we saw that recently? I forget. Was that against Cleveland? I think maybe.
I know these uniforms.
Was it the series finale in Cleveland? Maybe that we saw that. Caballero plays second.
No day games.
Yeah.
Loki, you want McMahon in? He'll come in after Framber's done. Rosario has been a little cold lately, it seems.
Coming on as green.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like even against lefties, Rosario's been a little bit cold. But I don't want to evaluate everything all of a sudden. I just know Caballero in left field is not ideal. And the Yankees know that, but they should kind of maybe amend that plan in the short term. Considering that's all it is a short term. He's not, Paul. He's not going to get DFA'd. Absolutely not. He's not hitting right now, though. I'll tell you that. He's not going to get DFA'd.
Here's Goldschmidt. He's 2 for 2.
Ball. Goalie, come on. So 2-way. Here's goalie. On deck is Bellinger. I still plan on winning this game, by the way. The 1-0 could take 2-0. I tell you, the curveball, when it starts middle, I feel like I could take it.
hands
And the Yankees have had really, I'm not saying that insulting one, the Yankees have had really good takes on it, but it sometimes does seem like you know when the curveball's coming, if it does start middle. It's the ones that are high, they're not just drop down in the zone, but almost will start high and then end up below the zone. The ones that start middle seemingly are not too hard to take, at least from what it looks like. The Yankees have been good with that. The 2-1.
3-1 on Goldschmidt. Bellinger's on deck.
Three and 2.
And now the count is full.
I can't wait for Grisham to be back. And Grisham was hitting decently against lefties, too. And obviously was just red hot going into the IL stint. Maybe he'll be back. Ha!
Swing and a miss. Another strong inning for
Dude, this sucks.
Yankees go down in order. We are halfway through.
All right. Yeah, Waller's AAA. He's been hitting. Now, Waller can play some left field. But at that point, it's like so can Schumann, so you can just play him, you know? I mean, I'm not against Waller, but... It's like not anyone's going to get sent down, though. It's just a matter of, like, you just shouldn't play Caballero in left field. Which, by the way, obviously, like, part of this is also, too, like, 3-spot Cole gave up in the third. But we've just now seen a couple times the last couple days a run being scored based off of some slop, and that does stem from Caballero, not against him, but being in the outfield. Because he shouldn't be playing there. He knows that. And he's trying. He's trying. I said to Darcy the other day, Jason, they just messing around. I was like, Dad, he's trying. He's like, I'm not trying to be an ass. I'm like, I'm just kidding. I know he's not good defensively. Alrighty. Bottom 5, Chad. Bottom 5. 4-1 game.
Tigers for the bottom of the 5th inning. So we got a Tootsie Pop.
A Tootsie Pop?
Oh, that's a blow pop.
Oh. Alrighty, chat. World's gonna hang on. Ah. Word. I'm not worried about the Rays, to be honest, but I understand. 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Royals are beating the Rays 2-0 if you're interested. One and 2 on green. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for the Tigs.
Did he go?
What in the world?
No. Guess not. I thought it hit his foot the way it bounced. And he swung. Which would be a strikeout. Let's see. No, we got them both right. You don't
Oh, Meigs, 100%.
Okay.
So I'm a little late. Meigs says, Gen Z too concerned with it right now. Call me young, but God, do people overreact? I know. It's insane, Meigs. It's insane.
You already ate it. Yeah, it's gone.
Could not agree more. High fly ball, I beg. That's not gone.
Right field and deep.
Yeah, fucking is. 5-1. And by the way, I attribute that to being like, not saying this team sucks now, and like it's like in game. Trust me, this is very frustrating. Obviously, but it's not. It doesn't tell us anything long term about. Like nothing new was learned here, unless Caballero would be starting in left, or Cole's going to get 5 runs every start. This is now very much. We kind of forget about the Caballero thing. That's a separate point. It's also just not a good start for Garrett Cole. 5-1 Tigers. It sucks. This sucks. Anyways, Meeks, I do agree.
Torkelson takes a strike.
You're going to see this ball. It's about thigh high, middle in. He wants it away and down. You miss spots in the big leagues, and guys hit you. I tell you what, pitchers walk a fine line. I would have never wanted to be a pitcher.
What do you mean, why?
You have to be too perfect. And then you make perfect pitches and still give up hits. Weak grounders, hit 45 feet. That's a check.
And they're going to challenge. They thought it was a called strike, too, so Sanchez challenges.
You just got a lollipop in right now.
So he's telling AJ Hinch what they're challenging.
I will say, Jets having a lollipop in, like, that sort of stuff, like, does bother me. Maybe that's where I am, kind of like Unk or something. Yanks are at a challenge now, by the way. The lollipop while you're playing second base, that does irritate me. Like, should that not irritate me, by the way? Like,
I think he also wanted him to check it first.
and I would say if we were up 5-1, by the way. But, like, should that not irritate me, Chet?
The pitch first.
And the answer very well may be yes.
The swing, the first base.
Yes, it should not. I don't know.
There was catcher's interference.
Oh, come on. This game sucks. 5-1 Tigers. Still only bottom 5, but for now, this sucks.
I mean, I thought they already saw the pitch.
Cole creeping up on a 4 ERA. I mean, it's a 3.66. He did start at a what? What was his ERA entering play? He had a 2.57 entering play.
Are they checking for catcher's interference?
Yeah, whatevs.
Oh, yeah.
Catcher's interference. It's going to be a runner on first. All right, Rob, you're an idiot. You think this team sucks? How come I haven't heard you say that until they're losing a game or 2 in a row? Where have you been? You say, well, you haven't been in here. All of a sudden you come in here and you say this team sucks. I'm down by 5 or down by 4. Nobody cares, bro. Get lost. Don't come back when they're winning. This team does not suck. Right now, they're playing like shit. But get lost. Nobody cares. Fucking bum-ass loser. Just we're all just as pissed, but we're not fucking Neanderthals to say, oh, this team sucks now. No, we're just pissed. The Yankees losing. Some stupid shit going on. But it's called life, bro. God. How old are these fucking people, bro? And they're probably older than me. Team sucked. You're an idiot, bro. You're an absolute fucking idiot. And I feel bad for you. Feel bad for you.
Tell you what, that would be frustrating for me as a kid.
God bless you, chat. I love you. The real one, you guys. The ones that actually know how to watch baseball, which is be pissed at this in game, and that's it. That's it. It's not clear already. I am pissed. But I'm also not going to make myself an idiot over it. Good grief. That's how I envision that guy sounding like Longolord. That's how he said, you think that? Dude, it was catcher's interference. Just give him first base.
I'm not sure what's taking so long.
Facts. Or maybe it wasn't.
Clearly hit the glove.
Yes.
I know, it's mad annoying.
You would think that this scenario had been...
His post-haste surgery, Cole might not be an ace anymore. Goki, I don't think we should go that route whatsoever, especially when he's having a bad start. I haven't really seen you do that when he's pitching well, but also, too, reacting 5 starts in, and maybe that'll be true, but reacting 5 starts in or 6 starts in, that's something that we can't even really talk about until maybe September, possibly. It's way too early to do that. You might be right, but I hope you're not basing it because he's struggling in his 6th start. Yeah, I agree. Cole's going to be just fine. And if he's not going to be fine, we can't tell yet based off a 6 start in. Sorry, I'm not getting loud towards you, Goki. I love you. The other guy had me all hot, so now I'm just talking in a tone. This is irritating how it's taking forever, though. Either give him catcher's interference or not. Cole's pissed, too. Oh, Chet. Damn, we haven't been playing like shit lately. What are you talking about, Led? Or Zach? Wait. Zach, what do you mean? What is lately to you, Zach? Stop saying stupid shit. You did this yesterday, too. Lately is what? Since Saturday? 3 days ago? What is lately to you? Like, what does that tell you something different about this team, Zach? Damn, we haven't playing like shit lately. It's honestly pathetic. The defense. Oh, yeah, sure, whatever. But, like, yes. Thank you. Well, Jesus, God, they act like they just cured cancer. My goodness, yes, give him first base. Holy crap. Zach, you gotta stop saying that stupid shit, bro. Like, what are you, aiding his point? What, does his team suck? My goodness. Have you heard anything I've been saying? I'm not trying to freak out on you, bro, but my goodness. Ugh. Yes, thank you. My goodness. All right, what's the deal here? We got a runner on first, nobody out. Yes. I love you guys. You guys are the best. I am going to take a deep breath now. I don't want to take a chance of, like, Zach's my guy. Mostly, the one guy's not my guy. He's a fucking B-word. The other dude, he's a loser. With that said, I don't know how to take a chance of, like, me just being angry based on the game and some stupid takes and all of a sudden giving people that don't deserve a tone. Some people do deserve a tone. That one guy, Rob, whatever his freaking name was.
Yeah, they just said
anyways,
over the PA that the challenge was null and void because of the catcher's
run on first, 1-1 count. Here we go.
That took a long time to get to an obvious point.
That's a first, probably.
Yeah, facts. I love you guys. Here we go. I might even freaking put my foot up. Let's go, Cole. 2-1. I think the Clo Dog's going to get some waters at some point soon. If you listen to Chloe, for like no rush though. I do have my gallon right here, so I'm chilling. I'm just doing play-by-play of my life. The sun's coming down. The 2-1. Fly ball. Left center field. Oh my God. Ballinger's got it. Of course he does. One away. Big first out. Chat is a big first out. Big first out.
They've had good swings off of Garrett. It's like Aaron is coming out.
So that might do it for Cole. Who was warming up? Blackburn? Oh, that was Yarbrough? What's up, Bobes? Alright, so that'll do it for Cole. Lefty, righty, lefty, do up. Outman, Lee, McKinstry. So it was Yarbrough warming up, you were saying? What are you referring to, Benny? Man, I feel like you always watch every pitch, and I hope you just do it because you're a Yankee fan. That's what we do. It is, Keemix. You're not wrong. It really is a hitter's park. It's huge. But, like, huge in the terms of, like, there's so many lanes to get a ball down in. Rodon versus Mize tomorrow. That'll be a fun matchup. Yeah, Mize has been good. Yeah, he doesn't, like, scare me, per se. Yeah, Rodon versus Mize tomorrow. Is it Rodon tomorrow? Is that right? That sounds right. I just want to... And then Weathers is Wednesday. Yep. Rodon versus Mize tomorrow, and then Weathers versus Scooble on Wednesday. So let's win this game. One, 21 guns. What do you mean? Oh, about Cole? I mean, yo, Cole's definitely rusty, obviously, there. I didn't know if you were talking about Cole or somebody else. It is Blackburn? Word. So, yeah, run on first, one out. Let's go, Black. 2.91 ERA. He's been good. How's the World Cup going, chat? Oh, I can't believe I just asked that. I can't believe it. We talked about it yesterday. The USA won their most recent game, you said. So that's good. Ole, 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 ole. Ole, ole. Well, expected for him to decline, especially after serious injuries. Yeah, when you say it like that, Kevin Sparks, it makes it seem like that's why he had a bad game today. He just had a bad game. I think Cole just had a bad start, and that's that. Maybe due to some rust, but that's all you got. Runner on first. Here we go. One out. Here's Blackburn. Outside. 1-0.
Now, we did this stat yesterday, Joe, that
Coach, you're telling me, bro. Yeah, let's go, Black.
Yes.
Meeks, from what I hear, you're absolutely right. Mr. Luigi the other day was telling me, he's like, USA, they're going all the way. Listen to what I'm telling you. USA, they're going all the way. I'm like, yes, sir. And he never talks about that way about the teams that he likes. Like, Mets, they stink. I remember last year, Mets and Yankees, when they both slumping. ABS challenge, calls overturned. So it's a... When the Mets and Yankees both slump, he's like, Yankees, Mets, no playoffs. 2-0 count, runner on first. Swing and a miss. Cutter.
Now, I know there's honor
2-1.
in sports, Joe, but I would think that any hitter at any time could nick the catcher's glove on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, word. I would do
You
that.
don't get paid for nicking the catcher's glove. You get paid for doing damage.
That happened to me one time in like blitzball or ball and play or something. 3-1. Come on, Black. And I tried to call catch interference, but they just called it a strike. They're really that good, Migs? Word. It's his best USA team he's seen in his life.
That's all you got to do. Extend the arms before you take.
I'm gonna be a soccer fan, but I am indeed an American.
Here, look really
USA. USA. 3-2.
3-2 on Outman.
It's like in the that one comic book. Wasn't there a comic book where like Joker fought like the Red Skull or something, and he found out he was a Nazi, and then Joker's like, "We ain't boys, bro. I may be a lunatic, but I'm an American lunatic," and then kicked his ass. I saw that somewhere. I don't know if it actually was a thing. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Huge. 2 away.
Down on strikes. Check out the Yankees.
Big second out. Let's go, Black.
By Citizens make sense of your money with Citizens. They'll use 5 pitchers yesterday. You think Tim Hill
Travis, you just were explaining baseball, brother. I know. I don't really talk shit about it because I know I can never play it because I'm not nearly in good enough shape to do so. Like even on a messing around pickup level or kick around level, whatever you call it. Facts, Hash, you ain't wrong. Who do we got due up, by the way? Who made the last out? Is it Bellinger next inning? Right? Yeah, because it was 1, 2, 3 in the. So I think it's Bellinger, Volpe, Jazz. Word. Word is in. We need a rally. Fly ball to right. That's not trouble, is it? Jace. Bang. All right, inning over. Good job by Blackburn. Top 6 coming up, chat. Hash is right. We need a rally. Let's do it. Bellinger, Volpe, Jazz, due up. 5-1 Tigers lead. Alrighty. You know what I'm going with here, chat? I'm not going to predict nothing, but I wouldn't mind Jazz dropping some you-know-what. Hi, Cece. I'm just sitting on my couch in between these, chat. Relax myself for a minute.
Thanks to the partnership between Major League Baseball and Boys and Girls Clubs, children of all backgrounds have access to safe spaces. Let's go, take a selfie. MLB together in the Boys and Girls Clubs of America. Empowering children and building futures. Bring it in.
My guy Tim, New York Yankees Central, nose ball, not Garrett tonight. Had some rust since coming back from Tommy John surgery. That's to be expected. Simple as that. Simple as that. Oh my god, somebody just mentioned the fucking June swoon to me. Chat, they might be right. The swoon might be back. We must kill the swoon.
Thank you, Roberto. We go around.
Yes, thank you, Roberto.
That was awkward. Lead off a pinch runner in the 9th inning.
Yes, that was awkward. Very awkward.
Last 19 games. Last 26 for the rookie.
Death to the swoon. Death to the swoon. All right, let's go, Belly. Start us off, huh? Kill the swoon. The swoon's back with a vengeance. High fly ball. Oh, can of fucking corn, I think. Yep. Is that a homer hitting park? But yeah, there's alleys. Anyways, Bellinger flies out first pitch, 1 away. No swoon. It's just the swoon lingers. The swoon is an entity, for those who don't know. The swoon is an entity that I constantly fight. We have kicked the living shit out of the swoon so far. Trust me, this is not a June swoon happening to us right now, but the swoon is considered like a ghost that just looms. I can feel it around. It's trying right now. It's not going to work, but the swoon is around. Swoon. All right, let's go, Volpe. Backdoor breaking ball, call the strike, looked a little bit outside, 0-1 on Volpe.
And we're the only one that was able to to enforce it was the umpire because the pinch runner was announced. So Devers had to leave.
He had to leave. And the manager did a really good job of trying to cover up the situation during his press conference.
Take.
But you can't really cover
It's like that pitch looks very takeable. That curveball. When it starts there.
Yeah.
When it starts middle, it looks very takeable.
He's trying to kill the story.
And this has caused many relapses for Yankee fans, namely Dan. Longer Lord, I'm not smoking pot until the end of the World Series. But I would sure like to. That's a good changeup. Shouldn't have swung at that. 1-2.
I would think the GM would get involved. Buster Posey.
I'll fix the box. 1-2 on Volpe. Take 2-2.
A tough situation. He's your highest paid player. You made a high profile trade with the Red Sox to get him last year. You trumpeted about this is the guy we're going to build around him. It hasn't been good.
And you gave up a really good left-handed starter, Harrison, who the Boston turned around and gave up to Milwaukee.
The 2-2 to Volpe.
Great.
Foul away.
Down the right field line.
You know, Chet. Not that I have the godly-like power of a jinx, but Jazz was playing all right. I brought up Lisa Rise. It's been pretty bad ever since. Talk to Eric Scuba tomorrow. Won't start in. Garrett Cole, not great. Ball, great take, Volpe. 3-2.
Killed the story by saying, look.
3 balls, 2 strikes on Volpe. Come on, Volpe, give me something. Get on. I need you to get on, Volpe. You have to get on.
My emotions got the best of me. I don't want to come out of games, but I was wrong. To me, the story dies then.
He wasn't that helpful in Boston, though. When he didn't want to play first base.
Cam, I respect the effort.
3-2.
Fuck!
Strike 3, and Volpe's challenging that.
You can't. I thought we were out of challenges, and that's going to be the last challenge. I thought we lost our challenge, but we do now. That's not a... No, Volpe. That felt like a fucking petty challenge for you. That was a strike, brother. Come on! Full ball in the zone. This is a frustrating game. It's testing us, chat. Please. Always understand, allow me to complain in-game. This ultimately means nothing. It means nothing in terms of, like, there's no thoughts to be taken out of this. No new takes, no nothing. Just, I want the Yankees to win, and they're not winning, so I'm frustrated. Nothing else other than that. So just, I operate on the assumption that you're all well aware of that.
A lot. I think...
Because sometimes it pisses me off. It'll be like a rando that comes in here. Not you guys, like a rando will be like, Dan's finally seeing the light. This team sucks. It's like, bro, please.
Terry Francona, who was just
stop.
At the stadium with the Reds, 25 years of manager.
When the mouth breathers think I align with them, that's where I get the most frustrated. It's like, no, we do not think the same at all, brother. 0-1, 2 outs on Jazz. 0-2.
That's really hard to do. Because...
Exactly.
We talk about we want players to play with emotions and care.
In-game frustration for me is nothing new. It will never go away. But some people will be like, see, told you this team sucks. It's like, no, they don't.
It's hard to do. Especially when you're...
For the positive buzz, has to make cash release. He has to be aggressive at the deadline. I don't even think it's that, though, Biggs. To be honest with you, it's like... What exactly like how we learn that's new in this game, though, to be honest? You know, it's like... Unless we were to think, like, no, Cole's not good. But, like, obviously we don't think that, or... If it were like Javier was going to be a left fielder in the postseason, it's like, no, go get a left fielder. But we know that's not the case. So it's like, I don't even see it that way, because I know what you're saying, but like...
You can't see everything in some of the challenges.
Like, I don't think there's anything new learned from the last 3 days. I already brought up a rise on Friday, so that's not new. Jazz strikes out. Inning over. Framber, are you almost done? That's 94 pitches. This is why we shouldn't get school. Can't even hit shitty pitching. Clifton, that's the stupidest fucking thing you've said in this stream. Actually, I haven't seen you in here before, so maybe you're just chiming in when the Yankees aren't playing well and you get a kick out of it. The Yankees have actually been like the best team in baseball against good pitching. So what do you mean they can't even hit shitty pitching? Like, are you just trying to diss them right now because you're mad? We're mad too, bro, but like, don't act 12. You sound like an idiot. You sound like an idiot, Clifton. Do you live in Clifton, New Jersey? I've been there. It's a nice place. Is that where you're from? Are you from Clifton, New Jersey? I'm actually just wondering, so I have nothing against Clifton. You might not be an idiot, but you sound like an idiot, but I have nothing against Clifton. Top of, no, bottom of the 6. Yes, overkill is priority 3. Catcher catcher and bullpen 1A, whatever you're gonna say. Catcher, bullpen, overkill. Overkill is where you enter the Arise territory, monitoring Scooble's market territory. Yes. Fire me up, Christian. Owned. Christian goes, Clifton, you sound like an idiot. Now, Clifton, come back to us, brother. I've been to Clifton, NJ. Yeah, me too, John. I had a buddy that lived in Clifton, NJ. He had a nice apartment there. John, I love it. Word up. Who, me, Kevin? Jersey Shore. Jersey Shore. Hoboken the last 3 years, though. Yes, sir. Oh, word up. I haven't been to an AMC in a minute. I gotta go see a movie. There's another movie I wanted to see that's out. I forget what it is. And then, dude, a month from now is Spider-Man. Word up, Kevin. Oh, Kevin, I still feel so bad. This is your first time tuning in. I'm usually not this obnoxious, but, you know, when the Yankees lose a couple games in a row, you know, everybody thinks there's a meteor coming and we're all going to die. So it drives me insane. And by everyone, I mean, like, our regulars in chat. This is the coolest chat we've had. This chat is awesome. There's, like, random people that come in here only when the Yankees are doing bad, and they're like, this team sucks. Like, bro, nobody cares what you think. Except me, apparently. 0-1.
Tigers lead 5-1 on the Monterey.
Yes, they do. 5-1 Tigers, bottom 6. Reminder, chat, if you don't mind, I know we're losing, but if you could click like in the stream, it does help out a great deal. Even if you're watching your television, you can find the like button. If you can. Not a huge deal, but if you could. 9 in the top for the Tigers.
It's interesting. He gave up a leadoff single in the first, got out of that inning. Leadoff double in the second, 3 strikeouts. The leadoff triple in the third, got the next 2 out, and then that's when it kind of went awry for him. Single walk.
Oh, John, it's night and day. We have a great chat.
And they had 3 runs on the board.
Perfect blend of, like, yes, reacting to things, but also not turning it into something it's not. One away. Anyways, let's find out about this Tigers bullpen, eh? Shall we? Let's see what this Tigers bullpen is all about. See what these sons of bitches got. Who's our closer? Is it like Kenley Jansen or something?
He only played 46 games at Double-A, and it looks like he's conquered every level.
Dan, if we come back and win somehow, I don't even think we're in somehow territory. They very well could come back and win. Best win of the year, top 3. It might be in the conversation. I mean, we've had a lot of like nice wins. We also haven't really been down by anything crazy. Like, honestly, it feels very rare for us to be down by 4 this early, in my opinion. But yeah, word. It'd be, yeah. Remember that one game against the Angels where it was like almost similar vibes but worse because it was like early in the year, so people really had like in their opinion, a ground to stand on. This team is bad, and then we ended up coming back. And honestly, I didn't like the way I acted at the end of that game. It was like the game when Grisham had 2 home runs, he didn't start, but he pinched you with the game tire, and then tied it in the 9th. We ended up winning. That was a very satisfying comeback win.
Another big day yesterday. Hit a home run in the 8th.
And I was being such a punk. I was being too much of a punk because I was like, that was a rare time where I was like less even celebrating the win, and like more so getting egotistical with it and like going at the people that were giving up because it pissed me off so much. Bishop Blackburn. We got 2 outs, 1-1 count. Tigers bullpen ERA. Let's see. As always, I got to mention this isn't the end all be all, but just we don't watch him every day to get an idea.
6 games, he's been extremely productive.
Smack dab in the middle, 15th in baseball with a 3.92 bullpen ERA. Anybody have any other details about their? You remember that? Yeah. No matter what, we're fine. Yeah. No matter what, we're fine, and no matter what, I do want to win this game. Hope no and the girlfriend are doing good. I missed Noah. Kim, we need at least like 1 no appearance this year. All right? I swear to God, if we get to the playoffs and we still haven't heard from Noah, then we might have to like file a missing persons report. The 1-2. Yo, Black, let's go. 2 away. Not 2 away. Inning over. That's 2 solid innings from Blackburn. Actually, I think 1 2/3. Maybe I should just shut the hell up. 1 2/3, scoreless. Good job by him to hold it here. Score remains 5-1 Tigers. Top 7 coming up. Let's see. Who's on the Tigers bullpen that's any good? Kyle Finnegan is good. 2.02 ERA. But no, actually, Kyle Finnegan, 2.02 ERA. He has a negative WAR. And he walks 6 batters per 9. And he has 5 strikeouts per 9. So actually he's not good despite a solid ERA. 2.02 ERA, 4.53 expected ERA. That stuff does matter. He's not as good as ERA would suggest. Their opponent doesn't look that great, though, to be honest, man. Is their closer Kenley Jansen? I think it is. Chat, we can win this game still. I'm telling you, we can win this game. If we get our heads over our asses, we can win this game. Who do we got coming up? Framber should be on the verge of being done. Maybe not just yet, but he's at like 94 pitches. Who's coming up, chat? Anderson is coming in right now. Anderson. What's that from? I don't know if Anderson's the name, but you know what was I just referring to? What movie was I just referring to? Anderson. Or was it Eckerton? Noah's not an appearance this year. Noah's been MIA. Anyways, if it's Drew Anderson you're referring to, 40 to 3rd innings pitched, 4.24 ERA, so relatively high there. He has a 3.2 expected ERA, K per 9 over 10. So this Drew Anderson guy, from what I can gather, might be the best pitcher in the Tigers bullpen. He's been pretty solid. 47% ground ball rate, so nearly almost a ground ball-ish pitcher. He's pretty solid. Let's see what he's got. Let's try to get like a 2 spot on the board this inning, chat. I mean, I'll take 1, but 1 would make me feel like, all right. A 2 spot would be like, all right, let's go. I want a 2 spot. Steve Madden. Take Quaaludes 10 to 15 times a day for my back pain. Adderall to stay focused. I'm not going to repeat that. There's kids in the chat. That's from Wolf of Wall Street. I don't actually do that, for the record. None of that crap. But just so you guys know I'm cool, I could recite the whole entire line. Here we go, top 7. Nothing's funny, Meredith. We're down by 4. Just kidding. I love Meredith. Outside, 1-0. So Framber is done. He was great. And, yes, so his final line, 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, 8 Ks. He was terrific. Here's the right-hander, Anderson. Jason moves to the left side. Foul back, 1-1.
Anderson is taking over for Framber Valdez, who gave them 6 strong, retiring the last 10 Yankees.
What?
Anderson out of the bullpen could give A.J. Hinch multiple innings.
Yeah, he's done a really good job.
Yes, it is Moneyball, exactly. Yes, we should be on all week, except... Oh, by the way, speaking of that, Thursday night, Jason fouls it off 1-2. I think Thursday or Wednesday, we're doing baseball today late, because Rose has to take his lovely wife Michelle to the airport Thursday morning. So I think Wednesday, there's a possibility we can't stream because I got to have baseball today prepped. But I'll keep you guys posted. It seems like that might be happening. 2-2.
2-2. Dominguez, who was 0 for 2 against
Yes. Yes, precisely.
Anderson spent the last 4 seasons over.
Anderson's throwing 98, by the way. Fouled off. Still 2-2.
For 22 and 23. Then he spent the last 2 years in Korea.
If you care, Royals still beating the Rays 2-1.
2.25 ERA. So the Tigers signed him to a 1-year, $7 million deal in December.
Chris Host can't hire a limo. He's a good husband, you know. And now Michelle's awesome. He's just that kind of guy. He's a good guy. Ball outside. Those calls are all huge because we have no challengers left. 3-2 on Jason. What? Fly ball center field. I see you. No, you're good. Say 2 up if... Yeah, so if you're worried about the race, if they were to lose today too and we lose, as Jason flies up to center field 1 away, we would maintain a 2-game lead in the East. I know, we're talking about it before, Gabby. I think they're the worst City Connects. But now I feel weird talking crap about them because we're losing. But winning or losing, they're not very good looking. They do look like softball jerseys. But what am I to say now? Yarbrough's up. Let's see.
See Yarbrough up there, probably up for the lefties.
Is it Carpenter leading off? Who's leading off next inning, chat?
0-2 on Caballero. He walked, stole a base.
John, I'd be so down for a bloop and a blast.
Yankees only run in the second.
Yes, I would.
Sanchez is double left.
Oh, would I be down for a bloop and a blast?
You get Carpenter leading off.
Carpenter's leading off. Thank you, Joe.
You have Green, so
Carpenter, Green, Torkelson. So lefty, lefty, righty. So it seems like Yarbrough's coming in bottom 7. Hopefully we can keep it here. But at some point, hopefully we can just score. I mean, this has been a frustrating game. And it still looks like it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon there.
Swing and a miss. Caballero down on strikes. Now it's time to play Name That Yankee.
Yes. Chad, we will name that Yankee.
Made for your brain. 22 and 27, 4.19 ERA, 407 games.
She was literally in here before.
Made his major league debut here.
There's nothing I can do, brother.
Out of the system, started with the Yankees, finished with the Pirates.
you know Michael.
Fly ball to right, foul.
I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
Do you?
No, that's
I was literally just responding to
I
it.
told you I'm not good at this game.
Big red dog.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay, I figured it out.
0-1 on Sanchez. Whoa! Sanchez plunked, and he's in pain. 90 on our fastball to his right hand.
Hit the bottom of his.
He's on the ground. He's in pain. Boone's coming out. All right. Somebody call up Scranton. Get JC out of the game. This don't look great.
Tending to Ali Sanchez.
Bro, that's just one of those things, man.
See him trying to make a fist there. Michael, this doesn't look too good to me.
So Ali Sanchez, 98 to the wrist, and that just, yeah. Right hand, looks like it was like right. What a freaking night in Detroit, man.
That Wells on the bench, and we mentioned J.C. Escara is on the taxi squad because.
Oh, Escara's on the taxi squad.
At any point.
So he's not even in Scranton, yeah, because he's paternity leave. Damn, that's terrible. And he's been playing well, too. Broken wrist would be, or hand, I mean, that's, you're talking like 6 to 8 weeks there. 4 to 6 at the minimum.
Wells is going to come in.
Yeah. So Wells will take over. We'll see the deals on Sanchez, but that looks, that was one of those ones you kind of just know right away. That does not look good.
He stops and it gets hit.
It's like right here. That's wrist. So Ali Sanchez out, Wells in.
And that hit flush. That
Yanks got a base runner in unfortunate fashion.
And I know that's a pretty big bone there, but God, you hope nothing's
Yeah,
wrong.
Dar Sr. in the chat.
So Austin Wells will pinch run and then obviously take.
Dar Sr. knows ball, but we just talk ball very differently. Runner on first, 2 outs. So Wells takes over. Sanchez, keep you updated on that. Back to top of the order in Rosario. They're keeping Rosario against the righty, which I don't know necessarily why they would do this. I would just go right to McMahon, but they'll probably talk about it right here. Why are they not going to McMahon? Rosario's been slumping lately, and defensively you figure they would want to put a McMahon anyways. Unless I'm missing something, but 0-1 count on Rosario. Drives one. Right center field. Make me eat my words. Make me eat my words. God! Let's go! I don't know ball. I don't know ball, chat. 2-run bomb. We got a 2-run game in Detroit.
Why are they putting McMahon? Why are they putting McMahon?
Shut the fuck up. 2-run game. I'm at Rosario against the righty. I mean, you know what it probably is? Anderson probably has like reverse splits or something where righties hit him better than lefties. I don't know. But nonetheless, I was wrong. Boone was right. Go fake. 2-run game. Rosario goes deep. Fire me up, chat. Fire me up.
Look like a kick change, maybe, or a sinker.
Bam, 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 bam. I'm in Rosario, goes deep to the opposite field, 2-run shot. We got a ball game in Detroit because Rosario went deep. Alrighty.
Deep left field, Green back, he's on the track.
Our Yankees are starting to hit a little bit, chat. We told you about this bullpen. This bullpen we can make a comeback on. Hey, John, that's what you were asking for. You said a boop and a blast. It was a clunk and a blast. Ali Sanchez, hope you're all good. That did not look like it was good, but Your sacrifice, brother, is noted. Mr. Sanchez, your sacrifice is indeed noted. 2-run bomb, Rosario. Let me get this shit up. We got ourselves a ball game, chat. Yarbrough, he has to keep it here. He has to keep it here. Let me get this post up. 2-run shot. Rosario makes it a ball game. Oh, baby, 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 baby. The Rosario. Oh, how I'd like to win this game. How about the Rosario? People are talking about it. People are talking about this, chat. Freaking hear people screaming outside. It's like, yo, chill. We're still down by 2. Post this as a YouTube short. I'll be right there, chat. I'm on my couch. Makes it a ball game. With a 2-run shot. Dude, I love disagreeing with Boone, and then he proves me wrong. Just like every fucking day. Beautiful. As Wiseman once said, if you have not already, your first task is to kill the ego within you, and then you'll be a man. Well, that's terrific news, chat. Wonderful, terrific news. 2-run bomb. Dan, someone in the chat wanted a DFA. I know, John. I know. It wasn't one of the regs. It wasn't one of the regs. It's all good. It wasn't one of the regs. From now on, I'm only paying attention to the regs. I'm only paying attention to the regs. Reminder, yo, the chat link, Judge USA shirts. Brand new. So if you love Judge and love America, you should buy one. If it's within your means, of course. I'm not trying to be a punk. That's not a punkish. I take it back. You guys know I'm just having a good time. Messing around. 5-3 game. Yarbs, you got to keep it here. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Meeks, fire me up. Fire me up, Meeks. Yeah, yo. We got the Clo Dog in the chat, yo. Damn, Brandon Woodruff is perfect through 5. Perfect through 5, eh, huh? Perfect through 5. Yeah, click like on the stream if you haven't that already. We got ourselves a ball game here in Detroit. Let me fix the box score. 1 up, 1 down, by the way. Yarbro, you got a job to do. Let's get down to business to defeat Detroit. All right, here we go.
Lefty, lefty.
Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? You're the saddest bunch I ever met. But you can bet before we're through, Mr. I'll make a man out of you.
Leads all of baseball.
Let's go, Yarb.
Balls in play hitting 399. He does hit the ball harder.
Yeah, the freaking Clo Dog knows.
More than the
Clo Dog knows. 2-0 count.
So he's probably had a little bit of luck involved. And I would think they were being a fly ball hitter. He's had some balls fall in front of outfielders.
And yo, shout out to Blackburn, by the way. Now Yarbs has to follow up and do a good job himself. But wait, is the box score an update? What the hell's going on here? John, yours hasn't been shipped out yet, but me and Clo Dog can work it out. I don't know if it'll be the Judge USA one, but I'll see if that's possible. It'll be something nice though, John. Don't you worry. I know Casey's been shipped out. I have like 3 more to send. Ben's is one of them still, I believe. John, and then it might just be you two, actually. I think it's just Ben and John. The ones that weren't the straight up giveaways you gotta send, but don't worry, I am a man of my word. There we go. Box score's good now. So yes, Blackburn went an inning and 2/3 scoreless. That was huge. We need Yarbs to do the same. We got a 3-2 count here on Green, which I would prefer an out if he walks him. That's not devastating because the bottom of the order, like, should not be causing this much damage. Now, Torkelson scares me here, but Keith and Outman, Yarbrough should be able to get out. And we also probably should have somebody getting loose soon anyways. I mean, this game is late.
And that wasn't close.
Bottom 7. I know, Gabby, I know. Not having any challenges left is tough. That Volpe one, I thought we were already at a challenge by that point. I guess I was obviously mistaken. That Volpe challenge was really bad. I mean, that's a fine.
Former first pick in the draft.
That's fine.
First overall pick in 2020 out of Arizona
We'll see,
State.
Bubs. We'll see.
Tigers kind of shocked everybody.
I don't love Yarbrough either, but...
Struggling so much they sent him back to the minors.
Honestly, this Torkelson at bat scares me.
Had a nice bounce
The
back
next two he
season
should be able to
last
get out.
The young man from Minnesota that plays third base just got
Young
he had some
man.
this year, and he's come back with a vengeance. Sometimes you just need to get out of the big leagues to slow things down, to get yourself back on track, where every at bat doesn't seem like the end of the world.
The NBA drafts tomorrow?
Is
that right?
Yeah, and every at bat doesn't seem like.
We just banned hitters from challenging unless there are runners on. Well, nah, Goki, because... Think about that Max Schumann. Well, I guess there technically was a runner up on, but like... If it's a big pitch... Yari De Los Santos warmed up, by the way. If it's a big pitch and, you know... You can get a runner on and then the time runs at the plate. Nah, I disagree. I think you probably disagree yourself. If you're being honest. Did he go? Apparently not. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Torkelson. Runner on first, 1 out. Yanks down by 2. But just 5 minutes ago, they were down by 4, so we're borderline winning. De Los Santos is up. So if this were to, God forbid, get to Lee, maybe they go to De Los Santos, who's just called up today. 3-2. Decent little changeup, but doesn't bite on it. 3-2.
Last thing you want to do is get back the runs you just scored in the top of the 7th.
The Eric call was a very nice move, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm down. I'm definitely down for it. You kind of knew it wasn't going to be LeGrand hit just yet because he pitched yesterday. Thought it'd be one of Yeri, Chavihi, which Chavihi I would have been like, ugh. Or Cruz. But yeah, no, Yeri's been solid. High fly ball, not deep. Can of corn. Can of corn, chat. Bellinger. 2 away. Big second out. Huge second out. You know? Oh, hell yeah. The Clay Dog's in the freaking crib. Clay Dog's got some water, too. I might go grab one. Maybe after this half inning, we'll take a quick little B-room break. I haven't gone all day.
1 for 3, RBI single in that 3-run third. And he's trying to get
Yeah, De Los Santos, John, sorry.
Pitcher of record on the losing side.
2 outs, Colt Keith up. Jacob, my man, how we doing, yo? Does Jerry have any more send-downs left? He does, yeah. He's already sent down once this year because he was with us, so.
Took the outside corner challenge by Keith.
Options go by year, so it's like, at least in this case, unless there's something I'm not aware of, but yeah, like, once you option him down, like we have him for the year. So if he's out of options now, after this year, it'd be like, you would be able to send him down next year type thing. Unless I have that wrong, but I'm nearly positive that's what I was told. I had that confirmed recently.
You know what, that seems like a lot, but Michael...
I always wanted that too.
Just look at a ruler. It's really not that much. And with the side winding, starting behind the hitter, coming all the way across...
Fly ball, popped them up. Nothing crazy.
To have to read.
Popped up in the infield.
Inning over. Great job, Yards. The 8th to go. 5-3 game, 2-run game in the Bronx. You know what? Let's do a shout out to GameStop, our presenting sponsor. Be right back. Fantasy football meets the stock market on GameStop. You pick 2 to 4 stocks, compete on a live leaderboard, and top players win real cash from the prize pool. We just launched a brand new Yankees Avenue tournament with a $300 prize pool, completely free to join and takes less than 20 seconds. Download GameStop on iOS or Android, use code JOHNBOY for $20 in bonus credits, and get in on the Yankees Avenue tournament, link in description. My bad, Chad. I was grabbing a water. Forgive me. I love you. But yeah, it's for real. GameStop, code JOHNBOY. Does help support the channel, all that. You guys know, yeah. GameStop, Android, iOS, presenting sponsor. Big shout out to them. Tournament is now live. If you can still get in, the access code is Rourke, but I think it entry to this tournament that we started. We have new ones coming all the time. The entry code was Rourke to get in, but I think it closed this morning to get in. But download the app, use code JOHNBOY for $20 in bonus credits. Yanks. Goldschmidt's Goldschmidt, Bellinger, Volpe. Who do we got on the bench still? We got Jones, Schumann, and we no longer have Wells because Ali Sanchez was plunked. God, this guy in the commercial sounds like such a loser, to be honest. He's like, tennis. Whatever, though. We got a 2-run game, Chad. Let's do it. Let's do it. Who's pitching for Detroit? Drew Anderson remains in? Is that so? Is that so? The Ali Sanchez thing I'll post once we have news later. I'll post that with the clip, because I kind of forgot before. Goalie leads off. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Hell yeah. Love you guys.
Takes over in right field.
Let's see all my shit here. Anderson remains in. 0-1 on Goldschmidt. 5-3 Detroit, top 8.
Tomorrow's game, it'll be Carlos Rodon against Casey Mize.
Yes, Los. Need you to pitch well, my friend. And I anticipate that you will, because you're a GOAT. We'll worry about that tomorrow. We'll be live. No matter what, we'll be live tomorrow. Only one in question is Wednesday night, if I have to do baseball today late.
2 for 3 against Valdez.
God, goalie down in strikes. 1 away.
And that'll bring up Bellinger. We'll take a look at a catch that he had in the 5th inning on the Allstate Good Hands replay.
A really spacious outfield, and he had to run a long ways off the full key. A lot of ballparks. This is
All right, Bellinger then Bolt.
It's probably a double,
Let's go, chat.
really
Goldschmidt quickly down in strikes, but that's just 1 out.
belly out there.
Oh, they're going to the lefty, eh?
Anderson, so they'll call on
They're going to the lefty for Bellinger then Bolt. That's a brilliant plan.
makes the move.
Why would they do that? I mean, this guy must just be good in general.
Tigers up 5-3.
This guy must just be good in general, chat, because why would you go to a lefty for Bellinger? And then Volpe's been good against lefties. Maybe I'll do an OPS check-in. We don't put in Ryan unless we were ahead, right? Talking about who? McMahon, Max? I mean, I would have thought they would have pinch hit him for Rosario last time, but obviously they didn't, and good thing, because Rosario went deep. But, yeah, I mean, it's sure the defense, that's at this point why they would do that. Otherwise, I mean, you could pinch hit him for... I mean, Wells has to hit, obviously, because there's no other catcher. And you're not going to do Rice or nothing there. So, I don't think we're going to see any pinch hitting here, to be honest, in general, the rest of this game. Only replacement I would expect is, yeah, like if the Yankees were to tie it, take the lead or something, you'd see Rosario replaced by McMahon. Let me do a little OPS check-in against lefties for Volpe. Let's do a check-in here. And I'll check it on this this fool they got coming in. Volpe, 830 OPS against left-handed pitching this year. Who is this? Finnegan? No, that's not Finnegan. No. Who? Summers. Summer. What time is it? Drew Summers time. It's time to score runs. 6 1/3 innings pitched this year. Has not allowed a run. He's actually been really nasty. He has 10 strikeouts in 6 1/3 innings. Dude, too many pop-up ads on freaking Fangraphs, yo. This guy's 25. He looks 30. Alrighty, though. 1 out. Here's Bellinger. They bring in the lefty.
Without the express written consent of the New York Yankees.
Of the name Drew Summers is what he calls himself.
It was his fist right there.
Come on, Belly. Get on, baby. Let's go.
First pitch is
Fuck. Ground ball to first.
2 away.
Shit on Rye. 2 away.
That ball really stayed
I know. I wanted him to get on so bad. All right, Volt.
backhanded.
Dude, honestly, Volt, go deep. Make it a 1-run game, and then we'll address this in the 9th.
Summers is one of those
Against
right-handed
Kenley Jansen.
Michael, that can't
I know.
be an easy at-bat for
Not
him
great.
because he throws it from behind you, sidearm.
What time is it?
Extension,
Volpe time.
2% when it
It's
comes
time
to
for a
extension,
homer.
Where he releases the ball.
Drew Summers, big boy.
He's 6'3", 250 pounds. Been with the Tigers since May 28th. He's
Ha.
thrown now 6 2/3 scoreless
Well,
innings across
In
9
fairness, Tommy, it's in 6 1/3 innings pitch. I don't know truly how good this guy is. He only thrown 6 1/3. And in fairness, Anderson, so far the bullpen is living up to that billing. Anderson, we right away in the first inning he pitched through, you have a 2-run shot. Safe. Volpe beats it out. Way to be.
Wilkerson, but Volpe beats it out.
He's definitely safe there, right? If so, it'll be infield single, second hit of the night for Volpe. Jazz, it's your time, my friend. I think Jazz can hit this Summers guy.
Tigers are
Would it be Volt?
they wanna reveal.
That's what we need.
This is the one thing
Safe.
Very good fielder.
He's safe.
And his outs above
Yeah, let's go, Volt.
Pretty normal, but his arm is not great.
Oh, wait. Please don't challenge this.
They got him.
Well, they're gonna challenge.
Fuck! I think they got him.
They got him.
Yeah, he ran hard right out of the box.
I think he's out.
I don't know.
Don't overturn that. I beg of you. Just throw me a bone. Throw me a bone. You can't see. The umpire's in the way. You can't. Wait. No, he's safe. He's safe. He's safe. He's safe. He's safe. He's safe. No, no, no. He's safe. He's safe. The other angle, he's absolutely safe. My bad, chat, for those just listening along. But it really did look like in the first replay angle that he was out. No, he is safe. That will not be overturned.
Not an easy pick.
He is safe.
Because it's like right in that
He's safe.
middle
Yep.
area.
Yep. He's safe.
His arch comes down to the bag before the ball gets into the glove.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to agree with you, Michael.
Not enough to over. Not only that, I think there's enough to prove that he's indeed safe. So we're yeah, he's good. That one angle did it for you. Ah! Jazz, that's your time. Jazz, I need you.
Alex McKay got it right.
Alex McKay, no relation to Michael.
Hot hitting continues. 2 hits for Rourke.
Anyways, yeah, Volt 2 hits. Has his OVP at 376. Anyways, more importantly, runner on first, timer at the plate, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. 5-3 Detroit leads, top 8, 2 outs.
So here's Jazz Chisholm. Was
Volt ball first.
thrilled that Valdez no longer in there. Had some really awkward swings against the Tigers lefty.
Yeah, he didn't make.
He took him deep last year, so
Yeah,
whatever.
so
But
I don't think that's going to count.
all right, Jazz, I need you.
One time to step out.
Let's go, chat.
Does have 3 homers off a left-hander.
Jazz, Lollipop, Chisholm. Yeah, I didn't love that before, but maybe I'm just an old head. I don't know. First pitch, outside, 1-0. Dominguez on deck.
1-0.
Yeah, it's still going on, huh? And Jones always had that too. 1-0 count on Jazz.
Fights it off.
Decent little swing. 1-1.
Jack Curry in the cut-in said that the Tigers have blown more late leads than any team in baseball.
Yeah.
You hear that? Tigers have blown more late leads than any team in baseball.
This year. He was their setup guy last year. So they've had some problems in their bullpen. He's pitched better as of late. And they're going to need that bullpen to pitch really well in this next 6 weeks.
It kind of just looks like the big kid in Little League.
They're in playoff mode right now.
Right back.
Off the middle, deflected. Hustle. Jazz should reach here. Jazz should reach, he will. First and second, 2 outs for Jason Dominguez. Deflected off of Summers. It was right back at the pitcher. Deflected off of Summers.
Jammed, and I think he thought it was hit harder.
Is he saying? I think he may be hurt, so it was all good. But
He went to
I don't know what happened here. Anyways, it's first and second, 2 outs for Jason Dominguez.
trying to get your face out of the way, your head is
That's what it is, Jed. It's first and second, 2 outs.
Face. Get that face out of the way, and then you lose sight of the ball as your head turns to the left. You're not following it in the glove.
First of the night for Jazz.
Really, and it's knuckling. See how it's knuckling?
Oh, yeah, he's fired. Got his glove.
That's really tough.
Well, he faces the requisite 3 batters.
All right, they're going to the bullpen. Probably another lefty, I figure.
With Jason Dominguez due up. Yankees are down by 2.
Can we see who's coming in before we go to break? Who's coming in? Who's coming in? Please tell me. Yes, I beg of you to tell me who's coming in out of the bullpen. Show me. Chad, do we know who's coming in? It's Jason, so you got to figure it's a lefty, but hell, that's fine. He owns lefties this year in a very large sample size. Yeah, let's go. Got to score. Yep, no doubt. I want to tie this shit up right now. Tie this shit up right now. Again, the stat they just read, per Jack Curry, that the Tigers have blown more late leads in baseball than any team in baseball. Wonderful, wonderful things. First and second, 2 outs for Dominguez. Ole, 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 ole.
Surprise! DirecTV got hot. Hey, you know I played in high school? Oh, I went to high school. I didn't go to high school.
Hey, it's never been easier to keep up with your favorite sports on live TV and streaming apps.
So hot.
Wait, there's no ice in yours.
I'm gonna really put a good bath.
Oh, Mike Trout made it the home run derby. Yo, why is Instagram? It keeps giving me like old posts from like early June. I see like a fellow nice Yankees page, Bombers coverage, good guy. I see a Lombard news thing, but it's about when George Sherman said he could be up as a shortstop. But it's from June 9th. But I see a breaking graphic or a news graphic, and that's fine. But it's not their fault that the post is showing me on June 22nd from 3 weeks ago. Let's go, though, Chad. We got first and second, 2 outs. So as for this inning, it all comes down to this. Who's in? Vest? Wait a second. It's a righty. 5.92 ERA, Jason. You know what to do. That's all I see, Joe. That's all I see is the high ERA. First pitch. Jason swinging on his big swing. Decent swing on a slider. Let's see what we got. 0-1 on Jason.
Usually you look at a bulk of numbers. One thing is Vest is used to being the setup man, where Summers is not.
Fuck! 96, strike 0-2.
I mean, that's where you know the world is upside down when you see what he's doing against left. And now he's playing right field.
Jason, let's go. Be smart. Come on. 0-2 count on Dominguez. First and second, 2 outs. Tying runs on first base. Go ahead to the plate. Come on!
97 upstairs, 3 pitches, and down goes Dominguez.
Vest probably thinks he's a big shot now. But he's still got a 5-something ERA. And yes, he just struck out Jason Dominguez. Not a great at-bat, Jason. That 0-1 pitch, you should have swung. And the 0-2 one, you shouldn't have. To the 9th we go. No, not even. Bottom 8. But as for us, our last chance to be in the 9th. Hopefully they keep it here, too. 5-3 game. What did I do to deserve this pain? What did I do, chat? What did we do? Yeah, that was a bullshit-ass at-bat. I'm a Jason fan, but that was a bullshit-ass at-bat. All right. Well, Outman, Lee, McKinstry coming up bottom 8 for the Tigers. Lefty, righty, lefty. Is Yeri coming in? Whoever's coming in, hold it here because we do still have a chance. And is Jansen their closer? Kenley? Jason. You drive me mad. You drive me mad, my friend. You drive me mad. You drive me crazy. You drive me absolutely fucking crazy. Shit. UMFers do got me looking at the goddamn Rays score now. I guess I do want the Royals to win. I'm scoreboard watching again. Oh, Smelly. Smelly, we agree on one thing. Not because of Volpe, but I'm down to just play Jones in center field. You can't have Caballero on left anymore. Ugh. That was a rough at bat. Doing this is too many shots he can't hit. Well, if that's what's determined after this year, I mean, word up. I agree with you. This is a big shot for him. Not based off that one at bat, but if it were to continue like this, where he's whatever, but he's not gonna hit 180 against Reggio. Nonetheless, that was a shitty at bat, and we know that. Here's Yarb still. Keep it here. 7, 8, 9. Oh, thank you, John. I know we really do need to execute Order 66. I'm telling you, the swoon literally has a freaking hand on my shoulder right now. If Jason was an Elvis song, would it be nothing but a hound dog? Yeah.
He's trying to keep it right here. They run at it in the 9th. Want to look ahead? It'll be 8, 9, and 1 in their order.
Jason would be like rubbernecking or something. I think Jason's always rubbernecking. Stop, look, and listen, baby. That's my philosophy. 3-0 count on Outman. Let's go, Yarb. Where's Yeri? Just in case. Who would we pinch it? Girardi's saying we might do against Jansen. I'm down. I mean, word. I'd do Jones for Rosario. Leadoff walk to James Outman. That's not ideal, Mr. Yarb.
You got to keep it right here.
Yes, we do. On the bench is Jones, McMahon, Schumann. And that's not against Rosario. I was calling for him to be pinch hit for last at bat, and he came through the 2-run shot. But that guy I haven't seen, but he must have had the reverse splits, and that's why they kept him in. Yeri's warming up now. I know that walk stunk. Ha! Not that I'm aware of, Matt. Not that I'm aware of. The guy that brought me my dominoes looked like Dominguez. Tag him! Got him! What? Yard, why'd you let up?
So did Yarborough. Nobody at first, so Yarborough tried to beat the lead to the bag. He could not.
See, that's where you can just tell by his face Yarborough's a very nice guy, and that plays a role in how that play panned out. How are you not, with your momentum, busting it right away? Oh, shut up, Lee. You're going to finish in 5th. Give me a break. Probably we're out anyways.
He's going to be safe.
Look at that reaction. Yanks are challenging. You might as well.
Yankees think that the tag was made before he touched the bag.
I really hope so. And then Yarborough should do that to Lee. What a jackass reaction. Which is fine. I mean, if I was a Tigers fan, I'd be like, whatever, it's cool. I'd probably be hyped up. But I'm not a Tigers fan, so I'm going to think it irritating. I think he might be out, Chad. He might be out. Oh! Oh, Girardi got me fired up. They should just overturn this, bro. Have some feel. I thought this league was pro-Yankees.
So do I.
I know, Buckeye. You love everybody that's like does something good against the Yankees because you're a fake fan.
Challenge for the Yankees because after the
Dude, just call them out.
you could ask them to challenge anything if you're out of challenge.
We're having the freaking like classic Yankee bias crap. I want that to come into play. I always hear about it. I want it to come into play. Lee, I'm sure you're a nice guy.
Everybody's watching on the big board out in left field.
And that big board that's up there, you can't tell when the tag
Yeah,
is
Buckeye
actually
hates everybody. John says he's out. I really hope so.
Better look here.
It is tough to tell, Meeks. Umpire should just call them out.
You know what makes it difficult, Joe? Black glove, black uniform.
Yes.
Or so let's just go. Give me the benefit of the doubt. He's out.
The right day.
Give me the benefit of the doubt.
Cuting, right?
Throw me a bone. Where's Chihuahua?
After review, the call of the field's overturned. The runner is out.
Let's go! Yeah, what's good, Lee?
That is surprising.
He's out.
Yeah, they must have
He's out, chat.
a view that we
That surprises me. That surprises me.
outstanding play by Yarborough.
Good job, Yarb. It's a big out. So runner on second, one out now.
Yankees really do have one of the best in that challenge. Brett Weber is really special.
Word up. Or they just threw it out there. It's like, why not? It's close enough. Nonetheless. Good shit. Big out. That's huge. That's huge.
Really good at that.
Yeah, we did leave 2 out in the last series. I know, Buckeye. You feel bad for Lee. Just say go Tigers at this point, Buckeye, please. I'm begging you. Runner on second now. 1
I
out.
would
1
assume
will
that
count.
they'll probably give a sack on that.
Yeah, give him a sack bunt. Here, I'll give him that. We'll give him a sack bunt. McGonagall's on deck, so I guess come Dingler if it gets there. Which is not guaranteed, but if it does go to Dingler, then you go to Yari De Los Santos. Because on deck is McGonigal, the lefty. Let's go. Oh, what a long. I feel like we're back in the Bronx.
0 for 16.
Oh,
And I think he's hitting because they're somewhat out of infielders. They had Zach Short here, but he is not here anymore.
that looked like a strike to me.
They do have Trey Cruz, a switch hitter who actually
Trey Cruz.
played the infield most of his career, but is being played outfield since he got called up.
Love you, chat. It's been a fun time. Hopefully it ends fun as well. And there's a chance it could. Just got to keep it here. Come on, Blue. Attaboy. 2-2.
On Friday, and the third generation.
It's like, one of these last 2 pitches were a strike, and you give us 1. I appreciate that. That's how this game used to be called.
Pretty cool.
Back when I was a boy.
And they were all here.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck out 3 times.
You had to put a damper on the story, huh?
Well,
3-2.
but his father made him feel good. He said, don't feel bad. He said, I was 0 for 7, so try to beat that.
Bring in the ball. You would like that, wouldn't you, Buckeye?
So right now, he's
Chat, I think we got a double agent in the chat, to be honest, Buckeye. Buckeye's a spy.
He's probably glad you're not his father.
3-2, big pitch.
3-2. Up the middle and grabbed it by Volpe.
Oh! Good fucking play by Volt!
Play.
Oh my god!
Moving to
Chat,
is Outman.
give the motherfucker some props. That was a great play. I thought that was getting through for a ribby single. Not only that, it's not. He stops it. He gloves it. Throws the first for the out. That's a huge fucking play. I'm posting that. Huge play. This run cannot score. That was a great play. 2 away.
Something behind it and gets Zach.
That was a great fucking play. Yeah, that's what I like. Okay, Volt. Okay, Volt. I don't care if you're a Volpe hater. I truly don't. Word up. To a degree, like you're within your reason. Oh, I think you're more to blame the Yankees for keep playing them, blah, blah, blah. Give the man credit where it's due for now. What a play that was. Holy freaking smokes. Anyways, I'm posting that, assuming this run doesn't come into score, because it's run on third. 2 outs now, though. And it's McGonigal at the plate, but let's go. As of right now, that is potentially a game-saving play. Let's see what happens here. We're still down by 2, but it's not 3, which very well could have been. It would have been if Volpe didn't kill that. Not to mention get the out.
Yeah, and this is a tough out, and he does a really good job of getting his foot down early and getting to the hitting position so he can decide if he wants to swing. 1 and 2. There he was late. So much for that there.
That was gorgeous. Anyways. Fortunately, we do got to put it to the side for now. Big 1-2 pitch coming up, and then we got the 9th. The 1-2. Almost. 2 and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Yanks down by 2. Right on third, bottom 8. Ah, yes. Let's go. Roof of the team we field today. That's all that ever matters. Facts, Joe. Especially in game. It's like there's the morning show, and there's the watch party. We'll be live tomorrow, I think, at 8:15. The 2-2. Popped them up. Make a play, make a play, make a play. Bang. All right, let's see what we got. Yanks down by 2, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Because it could have been 3, if not for Anthony Volpe. And Yarp, good job for you, too. That was a good play at first. Big challenge. Thank goodness for that. Anyways, Caballero, Wells, Rosario. We are indeed down by 2. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we can tie this shit up. Now, as always, you guys know, the 9th inning, winning or losing, I set up my post game to avoid any potential jinx situation here. So I'm going to do everything as I typically do operate, whether we're winning or losing. The Tigers are currently up 5-3. But we have a chance to come back here. Is it Jansen closing? This ended up being a pretty epic game for how miserable it was early. And in the end, if they lose, that's annoying. But I'm not even there. I'm not even there. Let's win this fucking game, Chad. Let's win this flipping game. God help me. God save the Queen. Win this game in Detroit. Then I'm going to call up Jimmy Norp live on air and say, fuck you, Norp. Just kidding. Norp's my boy. Won a championship together. We're blood brothers after all. Ole, 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 ole. Volpe, game save and play. Show the replay. Show the replay. What we say was Cobb, Wells, Rosario. Now Wells, you really just can't pitch hit for unless they were to suddenly all of a sudden decide to put Rice at catcher via double switch, but that's just not going to happen. So, would they pinch hit Jones for Rosario? We know we just went deep, but let's see. That was all right. That was all right. Dan, post the game 1 World Series review. That wasn't me, Conrad. Not that I don't want to say that. We're all on the same team, but no, that was we're separate pages, brother. I technically did have mine made though. I mean, somewhere there is a Yankees Avenue World Series Game 1 post game save that exists of a win. Mine wasn't posted, but that's whatever. I mean, I've done that shit plenty of times myself. Anyways, let's do it. Let's see what we got.
Traded to the Tigers on the Granderson deal. 3.90 ERA in 87 appearances, 2 saves with the Yankees.
Is Vest staying in? Oh, it is Vest. All right, let's see what we got. Caballero leads off. Come on, Cobb. So Vest is staying in for the save. First pitch. Strike 0-1.
And Vest deals a strike. Torkelson wide of the bag at first. He's in on the grass.
0-2. Fouled away.
They've played a lot of close games lately, especially against the White Sox, and you see the 5 losses after leading after 8, 3rd most in baseball.
Go Yanks.
No Jansen tonight. He threw Friday and Saturday. Maybe they don't like throwing him 3 out of 4.
0-2 on Cobb. Chopper tapped. Second base. 1 away. Caballero grounds out. All right, Wells. I mean, Wells is gonna have to hit here. How else would he? Wells, of course, came in for Ali Sanchez, who took a pretty rough look at. There's like what, 90 amount of fastball to the wrist.
That's a big part of
We'll figure out what the deal's on him. But if I had to guess, hopefully not. But if I had to guess, Alex Sanchez has a broken wrist, so Wells is in because of that. Wells, get on! No, did not go. Word, Wells. Don't be looking to be aggressive here, buddy. Let's go. Just get on. Get on for me, my friend. Old friend. Yes. Do 1-0 to Wells. Pitch! Not even you, Wells. It's the fucking shift. The band, quote unquote, band shift. That's not banned. That ball was smoked. I'm not even mad at you, Wells. That is so irritating. The band shift. Give me a break. Give me a break.
The sides and just reach because I'm not allowed to go to the other side, but that's only.
I'm begging for a break.
Well, he has the 2 lefties to go to. He's going to stay with the Rosario.
All right, Czar.
Run against the righty. Rosario wants to get on. Rice is on deck.
Ball.
And Best deals the strike.
Called the strike. It wasn't. Umpire thinks he's in a movie. He's not. He's in Detroit.
Hitting 277 compared to 231 against left-handers.
No, do not go. 1-1.
Check the swing. 1-1.
Ball and a strike. Let's go, Rosario. Get on. And then Rice is on deck. You get on, Rosario. Let's go. I trust you. 2-run bomb in his last at-bat against the righty. Made it a nice 2-run game. He's the reason we can get a little bit excited right now. But Rosario, I need you here to get on. Whoa, Rosario has a 7. You know, his slump lately has come mostly against lefties. His numbers against lefties really come down. Is that correct? I'll have to do a deep dive. 1-2. Yankees down to their final strike. Ball. Blue! No challenges left, so we're screwed. We're screwed. That pitch was 3 inches outside. Punk ass motherfucker. Yeah, I don't blame him. That was a ball.
So nothing to go to. He has to accept it. Yankees don't get enough runs, and Framber Valdez shut him down for 6 innings.
And you see Dylan Dingler pulling it back, and I don't think he thought it was strike 3. I think he was throwing it back to the pitcher. As you watch him like go to throw, and they're like, "Oh, no, strike 3. Good job."
Bullshit ass fucking call. Fuck you, Vest. I can't wait to steal your fucking ace, bro. I can't wait. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, bad challenge earlier by Volt. I can't wait to just take Scooble from you all. And then you could have Lombard. He'll be a 10-time All-Star for you. Anyways. Frustrating ass game, yo. In the end, I'll be able to get over it. Just pissed. A lot of shit we saw today won't be the ultimate product. We know that, though. I mean, Cabrian could be playing left. Come the playoffs. Cole wasn't good tonight either. And Framber was actually pretty good tonight. What are you going to do? Rodon versus Mize tomorrow night. Alright, chat. Well, I love you to death. This was a fun one. Until it wasn't. Well, I'll be damned. Well, hey, what are you going to do? 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 I don't even think it's embarrassing, Smelly. Unless it's a fucking strike 3 call. Even that, I don't think that just fucking pisses me off. And the umpire should be fucking ashamed of himself. He's probably not embarrassed. He's probably just fucking... He probably has a dinner date. Anyways, I love you guys. See you tomorrow. Not tomorrow, probably. Alright, Smelly, chill. All of a sudden, you're acting like somebody you hate, so please don't start acting like that, or you're going to be quite irritating. So, relax. We're all irritated, too. But you're becoming the very thing you swore to destroy, Smelly. You used to ban people talking the way you do. Am I wrong, Smelly? Have you not banned people for talking the way that you are right now? We got a Rays fan in the chat. Christopher, I know you don't believe that. Did the Rays win or something? What, did you come back and beat the Royals? What the fuck? You guys lost the Royals. Which is fine. It's baseball. You can lose a game to a bad team, but I would have assumed they just walked off. I would have assumed the Rays just... Yeah, what? You know? Yeah. Smelly's my guy, but goddamn, Smelly, the way you're talking before, that's how you freaking... You ban people for talking the way you just did. Anyways, we're chilling. But yeah, I thought the Rays... I assumed that the Rays just walked off the Royals. No, they lost 2-1 to the fucking Royals. But whatever. We don't even care about the Rays anymore. Anyways. I love you guys. See you tomorrow. Smelly's a man, by the way. All love towards Smelly. Anyways, let's bounce back tomorrow. I love you guys to death. Yeah. And I'm not even trying to be a punk or nothing. But that was like him breaking the news. I thought that the Rays walked it off. I know it had something snarky and snotty ready to come back with him. Man, we'd be chilling no matter what. But I don't got to do that. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's go Yanks.